likely.
Alright, so I'm gonna do the thing with my vice. What's it called? Indulge my vice. Yeah. I'm gonna visit Hutton, I think his name is, the guy that runs like the Scoveland Institute, and he's like the purveyor of vice. And I'm gonna talk to him about like helping the Scoveland refugees and just like feel like I'm helping with my obligation to my father.
How are you gonna talk to him?
I'm gonna talk to him. Like, I'm gonna walk into the Scoveland consulate and ask for Hutton, right?
It sounds like sway.
Well, if he knows him, it's actually probably consort.
Yeah. Oh,
Like,
right, you have to do a roll with this. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alex, you dingle.
Yeah, dingle.
You're not looking very holy right now with your lighting situation.
Yeah, it would be a good consort, probably.
To be fair,
Looking like
Fizz,
You're looking like a bad man.
I'm the darkness.
So then when you roll, you just roll.
I am the night.
Dice.
Yeah, and then you just put in how many dice you have from whatever skill you're using.
So I have 0.
Yeah.
Well, it gives you 1, so that's fine.
Does it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. There you go. Take off 3 stress.
Alright.
You all have 1 more downtime action. And anything you want to do with coin or anything like that.
They paid all their coin to get me out. I think Fizz has like a coin left, but
I have a coin left. I think Fizz has 2.
oh, word.
I think you still have 1 group coin left too, or did you guys use it?
We used that.
We used that.
Okay.
It's really none of your guys' business how much coin I have.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I want you to deposit your 2 coin, Fizz, and never get them again.
No.
You need some walking around money.
Exactly. Alright, so hey guys, team.
Yeah.
Fam.
Big Papa Pump?
Yeah. What are we going to take a job to reduce heat theoretically?
I think we have a day to do it. Because you still have to wait 1 more day before we meet Lysa with my card.
Okay. I will attempt to reduce stress. Now, the trick here is, right, I don't want multiple dice, correct?
Yeah, because you don't want a 6.
Yeah. Okay. So, again, Thursday, from her last mission, where things didn't go her way the whole time, she's gonna practice her like Jedi mind trick abilities.
She's pouts.
And she's gonna try. She's like gonna go into town and just try and talk people into stuff that they don't want to do. So she's just like gonna go like see like a dude, and she's like, you know what, man, that guy over there, he's looking at your wife funny, and you should go fight him. And so that's how she's gonna relieve stress. She's going to practice her skill and give herself a show.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, let's roll this.
Come on, 6.
I'm gonna get a perfect 5.
6.
Alright, 4.
Not terrible.
I'll take it. I will take that 4. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, boys.
I'm gonna work on my sniper scope.
Long-term project?
Yeah.
Alright.
What's up?
I'm just like thinking through mine.
Oh, word.
For my ability, resilient, I can mark 3 segments on a healing clock. Say I have like 2 healing clocks, can I put like 1 segment in one and then 2 in the other?
So you have to start. You can't have multiple healing clocks. You're gonna do like one, then another, like as you finish them. So
Alright.
all of them. But actually, so what it is when you have a downtime, you just get +3.
Yeah.
So do you have any now?
I have 1 clock with 1 segment remaining.
Then that one finishes up, like just
Alright.
automatically.
Yeah. So one finishes up.
Yeah.
And if I were to start a new one, would that one gain 2 segments or nah?
I don't think it does.
Because I think you already used your ability.
Yeah, I think it's just at the start of downtime, any clocks you have, or like the first one you make, I'll give you 3.
Right. Alright. Then I guess I'll.
And the way it works, remember, is you have to spend a downtime action to create the clock
Right.
and then fill it up. So,
They can see you too.
hi.
Eric's mom.
That's fine. She can be your conscience.
Mom, you can be
Yes.
my conscience.
Eric, stop attacking people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Worst Viking ever.
Yeah. I guess I'll start another clock then.
I destroy the house.
No, you don't, Eric. Okay, you're right.
That's not very nice. People have to live in that house.
You're
You
right.
go back and apologize.
Oh man, it would be great. It would really be great if we could get Eric's mom to play as Sigborn's mom. She just scolds him the whole time.
She just shows up out of nowhere unannounced, be like, Sigborn?
I'm sorry that I killed your family and destroyed your house.
Hey, Chris.
Slink away.
Hey, Chris.
But,
Could I, like, study my sniper and, like, the scope I'm trying to make to see if I could, like, get
Yeah.
points? Sure.
sure.
I don't want to just keep using, like, finesse over and over and over again.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna use study.
Huh.
Controlled, because I'm in my base. Probably standard effect.
Eric, if you're gonna start one, it's just another 4. So that's fine.
6. How many points is 6?
I think it's probably finishes you off. How many do you have left?
I needed 7. It's an 8 clock.
Hold on then. 6 is 3 segments.
Cool. Halfway there. Whoa.
It's half rounded down, and a crit is 5 segments. So, there you go.
Oh, what? Oh, just so 2 6s.
Yeah.
Word. I only rolled 1 die, so it's fine. I didn't get a crit. Look at me get all these good rolls to begin with.
All right.
5 and
so
6.
Can't wait for us to try and do good deeds, and then it all fails.
Yeah. So,
It all
anybody
falls
gonna
apart.
spend any coin to do anything else, or you good?
Eric, you can spend a coin to get a roll under your health.
You could.
As Thursday, I choose not to spend coin.
As Matthias, who has 0 coin, I decided to spend Thursday's coin.
I spent enough coin getting your dumb butt out of
You
jail.
spent a coin, you made Eric spend a coin, and you spent a group coin.
Still spent a coin. 1 coin is too many
No,
coin.
you're the one who didn't spend a coin, I think. No, wait, Eric didn't spend a coin.
No, I did.
Because I spent my coin.
No, I will spend no coin. I think that...
Alright.
And you guys don't have any coins, do
Eric
you?
has one.
Eric has one.
But Eric does
Alright.
not want to spend his, I'm guessing. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So what are you guys gonna do today?
All right. We want to reduce heat.
What are you guys doing right now? What's the gang up to?
Well, we're in the base.
No.
No.
Sitting around your fine wooden crates and
Yeah.
pallets.
Matthias is fresh out of jail.
Yeah.
Thursday is constantly poking fun at him.
How has your time in the clink changed you, Matthias? Are you now your like 6-hour holding period? Has it really shattered your worldview and hardened you to the truth of the city life?
It made me realize that criminals suck, and I'm sick of everybody.
Yeah, you're just gonna quit and go straight.
Yeah, just
Open up.
just retiring.
Yeah.
Peace out, guys.
Start
There's-
selling some sort of produce or something like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna roam the countryside, trading fine and expensive goats.
That's good.
What?
I like that. I like this. I like this ending to your character. I think it's strong. I think it fits the fiction.
And I have now written myself out of the group.
All right. You can go ahead.
All right, roll a new
Roll
character.
a new character while we
No.
figure out what everyone else is doing. You had a good run, Angel. Of
Yeah.
Death.
He never got hurt, Eric.
Yes, it's true. You did never get hurt,
Uh,
and you killed one person, which, you know.
I killed 5 in the last mission.
Well, you killed one person you were supposed to kill.
Oh yeah. And then I killed 4 red patches because Eric stormed in. And I had to save him with my pistols.
they were chasing after you. I had to kill them to save your life.
I mean, that's what
Is this?
you're telling
Yeah,
yourself.
is this the argument you guys are having after you get out of jail? Like.
Yeah.
Thursday would love this.
I had to kill them. It was like
You didn't kill any. You killed 1. I killed the 5.
I killed 2, I think.
Thursday pipes in. You're like, yeah, he killed 5 people. Wow.
Thanks, Mom. Thanks.
Big boy.
You totally did that on purpose.
Yeah, I hope she just comes up and like pinches your cheeks later on.
Yeah.
She will. I don't put it past her.
It's good. It's a good time.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So yeah. What do you guys do? You're sitting around. You've gotten Matthias out of the clink.
I asked Matthias if he's found religion yet. From being in jail.
I look condescendingly at Thursday, but don't dignify it with a response.
Nice. And I
Right.
kind of just stand there and like look at him like he's just a giant idiot for getting arrested.
Okay.
I sense this, and I go, "Fuck you, Sigborn."
At least I
That's
didn't,
not very holy of
at
you.
least I didn't get arrested.
I don't say a word after that. I break.
That's not
character.
too holy of you.
I break character for a second, and just to show my disapproval of Sigbjorn.
You
I mean,
just approve
Sigborn
of
would
me.
never get arrested.
I never got arrested.
It's true.
He would never.
Never.
And he's destroyed a house.
Yeah. He's a famous war general. Like, if anybody was going to get tracked down, you'd think it'd be him.
No.
You would think.
Probably got like a
Maybe,
list-
maybe he's not so famous.
might have a
Hey.
list of like war crimes and shit going on. Who knows?
I'm starting to think Sigborn's not a war hero. He's just some huge
He's
psychopath.
just some crazy guy that thinks
You're Krieg from Borderlands.
Could be.
Yeah,
Krieg.
I think
Oh, yeah.
so.
So yeah, we,
All right, listen, gang. Thursday stabs the knife in the table that she was playing with. Look, we got too much heat on us, and we need to do something to correct this. We can't just go out, run and gun, kill everybody, and leave like we've been doing. We gotta
how does
fix
Sigbjorn
this.
feel about this? He's being told he can't wildly go kill people by a tiny girl.
She doesn't know the effects of war. This is war, Thursday. We need to. Killing is part of it.
Who are we at war with? We're not. This is not
We're at
war.
war with the city.
What?
That's a good argument.
How? I don't. I don't know what you're saying. I turned to Matthias. I'm like, Matthias, we need to fix this.
Matthias goes, "You said run and gun. I'm the only one with guns. Are you attacking me?"
Thursday pulls the knife out of the table and just like retreats to the corner because like just had it with these guys.
And I said, guns are bitch boy weapons for hiding in the corner. Real men use axes.
What do you think about that trained assassin, man?
Yeah. What do you
Oh, real men use axes? Yeah, you hid around a corner.
think? I knocked the guy's head off.
Oh yeah, I killed 4 other guys after that, and the guy before that. 5-1.
Well, you were hiding in the
Viking,
shadows.
I know you can't count so good, but 5 is more than 1.
This is like a worse version of Legolas and Gimli.
That makes me Orlando Bloom. Hype.
Yep, it sure would. Thursday has laid down because she cannot with these two
What are you
right
laying
now.
down on?
The floor.
The floor, like the plywood we set on the floor.
You just walk
Like-
over to the floor and just lay it down.
Yep.
I don't need this. I don't need this. Right
Yeah. She's kind of contemplating her decisions that led her here.
Okay. So where's it?
She yells from the floor, guys, we need to figure out how to get people off our tail a little bit so we can do more jobs.
Matthias agrees.
So we can kill more people. Yes.
Yes, so we can kill more people later. We have to not kill people now.
Okay,
Or we could just stop killing people.
Or you could just kill the right people to make you be able to kill other people.
you're talking about you're saying that killing people's only good when it like benefits you, Matthias. You're like, oh, I killed 5 people. We need to stop killing people. It's bad. Stop killing people. So
I had no choice. Would you rather I let them kill you?
They were gonna kill you. That's why I started killing them first.
No, I could deuce out. You guys took 10 years to get there. I could definitely outrun you. I don't have to outrun the gang. I just have to outrun you.
Well, you can't outrun me.
Yeah, you were gone. you were gone. You weren't even there.
So, anyway, guys, let's put our heads together. Stop arguing about who killed who or why. Let's figure this out.
I think it needs to be resolved. No.
Oh, who killed who and why? I mean, all right.
No, that's fine.
She's just trying to get some order. Because, like, Thursday would be probably the most cautious about Heat because a lot of her skill set requires stealth, even though she like wants the notoriety. She wants it at the right time. She's calculated. So, all right.
How does Sigbjorn feel about this? Because you've all said before, he's the leader. He's the leader of the group. He's got a little girl telling him that they don't need to kill people. He's got this dude with a gun telling him that not only does he suck at killing, but he wouldn't have to kill people, and he shouldn't kill people, and that if worse came to worse, he was going to leave the people that he wanted to kill there to kill him and fail on it.
I'm not a guy.
Really quick to address all that. I think Thursday lets Sigmund believe that he's the leader, but she kind of goes like, "I'm leading these 2 idiots around." Like, she's like leading what, but like
She's trying to manipulate them.
yeah, exactly.
But
Yeah.
how did they respond to that? Matthias seems to go along with it. How does the
Yeah.
insane Viking man react?
He's too stupid to really understand otherwise. But he thinks that with this whole situation,
Yeah, I think that's really the case.
Fair enough.
with this whole situation, he's like, "Oh, I'm the war general. I know how to fight. I know how to defeat the enemy, which is the city, because we're fighting against the city. Like that's why I destroyed the building, because the city."
Yeah, man.
I'm sorry, Sigborn. Why are we at war with the city? What did the city do? Like, what is your motivation right now?
They killed my father.
This is in character.
The city.
Who killed your father?
The city.
This city. Like, which city?
Dustfall.
Are these?
The Imperial
Okay.
whatever, guys.
All right.
When they
All right.
invaded Scotland and like tried to make it the thing. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah,
But not everyone killed your father.
everyone killed
Right.
my father. It's
No,
everyone's
okay.
fault. Especially Ulf.
Yeah.
God damn it, Ulf.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, I mean, you guys haven't
Sig-
even
Sig-
gone after Ulf. Like, he's just sitting pretty in his house over there,
Look, Siggy.
gaining power slowly.
Siggy.
What have you done lately?
We can kill the city. Like, the right people. The right people. But we don't want the entire city to know we're at war with them. Right? So we don't, because you are one person. If an entire city wants to be at war with you, I'm out. Like, I'm not sticking around for however many people are in the city want to fight you. So, I'm all for your great war. But we have to do it tactfully. We gotta be a little careful so we can start in again. You know, that's just how things gotta be.
I would also, Matthias would like to make note that if you're warring with the entire city, I will also just deuce out and head back to Colt Ridge.
Damn.
This is a serious conflict, you guys.
Sigbjorn
What
realizes this.
what is the direction of this group? The group is dissolving at the beginning of episode 3.
Alright, so
Look, I don't want to war with an entire city.
Sigbjorn.
It's crazy.
Thursday would never want that.
Alright, so the thing is,
Matthias wouldn't either.
as a war general, he understands that you have to pick and choose your battles. Based off of what you guys are saying,
Hmm.
it's not time yet to kill the city. In due time, the city will die. Not yet.
Okay. Alright, so we gotta do something. Can we... Okay. Could we frame a gang
Frame. Oh,
to reduce heat on us? Like, to make them forget about us. We could do that. But in doing so, that also might regain heat for us, because
Well,
usually when we commit crimes...
you get caught, yeah.
Yeah.
It could also potentially, you know, if the other gang finds out, make them hate you more. So it would change your faction status or whatever. But that's
I got an
probably
idea.
a thing you could do.
I got an idea, guys. We still have, like, this legal pad of an official Red Sash letterhead.
Mhm.
What if we just kind of left notes around town saying outlandish things about the Red Sashes? Like, put them in the right spot with the right people to see. Like, we could say, what's that blood that I have?
You have a Leviathan blood.
We could spread the rumor that the Red Sashes are dealing in Leviathan blood through a series of notes.
Propaganda.
Yes, and with my amazing pickpocket skills, I can reverse pickpocket people and set them in people's pockets. So, like, you know, like we could find like blue coats, and I could slip this piece of paper in their pocket so they can see it later.
So,
Because this is a big deal, the Leviathan blood. Like, people are not cool with it,
Yeah,
obviously.
yeah, Matthias would agree that this is a suitable course of action. Because
I don't know if this is the exact correct way to go about this plan, but something like this. I'm open to suggestion.
yeah, Matthias is all about it. Don't have to kill innocent people. Let's do it.
Sigbjorn's just along for it. He doesn't really care about it because there's.
Maybe you should stay home.
Just stay home.
No, we need you, Sig.
Okay, he'll come along.
All right.
And he'll leave his war axe at home. He'll bring a smaller axe.
Oh,
he'll
Will
bring
he-
the sneaking axe.
He'll bring a battle axe instead of a war axe.
Yeah.
it is only 2 weight instead of 3.
Yeah. This is my stealth axe.
Yeah.
I'm still a medium loadout, but I'm stealthy.
Yeah.
Did you ever pick up your
Alright.
war axe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, presumably you get most of your stuff back. Like, unless you get, like, some serious consequence of, like, something breaks, you know? Like, and I make you start a project to repair it, you get it back. So.
So Thursday is going to start writing a bunch of like lies about the red sashes,
Okay.
Matthias,
and I'm.
Matthias will stamp.
She's
them all.
also going to. She's going to suggest we go back to where were we? Coleridge.
No, Coleridge is.
Nightmare.
Where was Bajo?
Bajo hangs out in Coleridge.
Yeah.
That was just one of the places that he was at. But the Red Sashes have various like drug dens, and they actually started out as like a sword school, and now that's kind of transitioned into being a front for their drug operations and stuff like that. So they have various like high-end sword schools around, and then they just have like a couple of like drug dens here and there, like all across the city, really. Like,
Okay, so maybe we should go to a big city then, or like a big section of Duskfall.
Charter, or should we go to our
Like
own
in-
section? Should we stay in our home turf?
6 Towers?
so you
Yeah.
do that.
I mean, isn't it run? I would just assume like 6 Towers run down and like it wouldn't work to its full.
Fictionally, it is run down, but
Okay.
there are also like you do get like an extra die for your engagement roll if you're in your own hunting grounds, which your hunting grounds would be
Okay.
6 Towers and stuff like
Otherwise,
Yeah.
Charter Hall would be a good look, Fizz, because it's right in the middle.
Yeah.
And it's pretty big.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So if Thursday has the knowledge that effectively we could spread the word through 6 Towers, then she would do that.
that. Yeah, I mean you can spread it pretty much anywhere you want, really. Like it's not a
Okay.
huge deal.
All right, then that's where we would do. We would spread around 6 Towers, and so she's gonna write like a bunch of stuff like making up Red Sash names like Fred and Jack. Like she's like, Jack, meet me
Jack
at the
Whacker.
at the docks, and we'll exchange the Leviathan blood and stuff like that. And then maybe a couple that say like, I know the Red Sashes deal Leviathan blood, and she's gonna like pocket those to like slip into people's
Okay,
pockets and stuff.
so let's go ahead and start like the official stuff for this, right?
Yeah.
So the first thing is we have to pick the method, right?
Yeah.
Assault, deception, stealth, occult, social, or transport.
Uh-huh.
Social?
It could go either social or deception. It's probably more deception. because you're
Yeah.
actively trying to trick like everyone in the community into like paying attention to something else
Yeah.
other than your shit.
Yeah. Right.
That's what I would. That's what this sounds like to me. You're
I don't think I could argue that. That sounds the most like what I'm trying to accomplish.
yeah.
Even at the core of what I want, it's all deception.
Okay. Sounds good. Everybody pick your loadout for this. Well, okay,
Light.
okay.
Light.
Technically, we pick the detail. So the detail is you're creating propaganda on Red Sash stuff, and
Yeah.
it's not even really propaganda. It's like you're trying to create like false Red Sash documents and spread them around, right? Like,
Mm-hmm.
is that like what's your goal here? Are you trying to affect the people? Are you trying to get the blue coats in? Are you trying to get like other gangs to stop them? Like what's really like kind of the target of this?
I think it's so I came up with this. I think it's kind of to like, get the blue coats involved in like an investigation
Okay.
on the Red Sashes.
So people stop looking at us.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So we become kind of like a back burner for them, like, out of sight, out of mind, or whatever. That's my plan.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Go ahead. Pick loadouts.
Okay, light.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's going light.
Ooh, light boys.
Yep.
All right. Now the real fun part: the engagement roll.
Woo!
This is where it all goes to shit for you guys.
It sure does.
Does one of y'all want to roll it, or you want me to roll it?
Biz, it's
You want me to roll
you're
it?
leading it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. What do I roll?
Do a fortune roll.
Okay. Is that in the playbook?
Yeah.
Red light vice.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's right there, buddy.
All right. Rolling that fortune.
So.
Engagement.
Yep. Nope. This is just engagement roll for operation. Blah blah blah.
All right, so I don't have to put anything in there.
No, not really. Right now the red
Dice.
sash are pretty standard, so I give you one for that.
Okay.
Because they're at war, so that reduces their tier down, so they're not too far out of your thing. Where did you guys decide you're doing this? Which part of town?
Six towers.
Okay, you're sticking in your town.
Yep.
Are you sticking like straight up around your hood, or like spread out throughout the whole district?
I feel like
Spread. I think spread so they can't pin it to us for it being like.
Yeah.
around us.
I think that we would go, either spread out or like go to like the busiest part of Six Towers, whatever that might be.
Okay,
I don't know if there is a busy part of Six Towers.
take one for that,
All right.
and then another 2. Because
All right.
they have standard preparations. Like they're at war, they know shit's gonna be going down right now. Like
Yeah.
they're on guard from as many fronts as they can conceivably be without spreading super thin.
Okay, so that's 5.
Sure.
All right.
I saw 4.
You did get a 4.
We have a 4.
You get a 4.
Whew.
That's not terrible, right?
2, 3, 3, 3, 4. Yeah. 4's okay, right?
Yeah, 4's not bad.
All right.
4 is a mixed outcome. The PCs initiate their chosen plan, but an unexpected complication arises.
Got it.
Yeah. So I think you guys are
Sigbjorn
probably.
goes to jail.
What?
Sigbjorn goes to jail. Fuck him. Just kidding.
Wow, that's rough. Okay, so you guys. So what do you do? How do you start this plan?
All right. So as I said before, Thursday's writing all the notes.
Yeah.
She's writing some that like are just straight up like fake plans to meet up to deal,
Yeah.
and some that are like just straight up like this is a tip for you. The Red Sashes are dealing in Leviathan blood.
Okay.
So she's kind of writing a whole bunch of different scenarios for stuff, where she can leave it and who she can leave stuff with. Beyond that, we all know Six Towers pretty well, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
your turf.
Okay, so like we don't have to scout out where we're going. We just know everything around there.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. Like, there are things you could do to get like advantages, you know, like
Yeah.
if you're trying to.
Can I try and like learn the sewer system?
Yeah, if you want to try and make like a roll to do that. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I want advanced knowledge in how the sewer system works and like where it could like spit me out and stuff like that. Like I want to know, like I want to be able to travel underground.
Okay.
What kind of role would that be?
It's probably a survey roll or yeah, it's probably a survey roll, I think.
Could you call? Nah, I guess it wouldn't be hunt. All right, I won't argue survey.
Yeah.
Should someone in our party actually
I could do it.
obtain this information instead
I
of
could
me?
survey as well.
All right, maybe one of you two should do it.
You could both do it.
Yeah, I mean, you could both do it.
Team roll?
No,
You could do a team.
you got it.
Wow.
What do you mean no?
No.
Wow.
You want to leave the team role? That's fine.
Yeah, I'll
Anti-party.
lead it. I'll lead
Sure,
it.
Wow.
Do you have a
You're the
point in
leader.
survey? You have a point in survey, right?
I do.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's do a team roll.
Okay.
I love it. I love the animosity.
These boys just can't get along.
Oh, whoops. Wait.
You rolled the wrong thing. Roll it again.
Yeah.
Whoops.
So you both got 4.
Okay. Let's see.
What do you mean no? Out of spite.
What do you mean? No. Yeah, you guys kind of map it out. Like, there's a couple of areas where, like, you can't really seem to get a super good grasp on it. So it's not, like, the best sewer map you've ever had. But you got a pretty good
All right.
feel of it.
I will take that.
Alright.
All right. Do we need to do anything else to prepare for this like very simple mission, you guys? I'm just planning in case shit goes bad for some reason.
Right. But Sigurd doesn't want to do anything. How about you,
I'd say survey like the street level, but did we get to the point where we just are doing too much surveying and like the let it ride type thing? Chris?
Well, it's our. It's
I mean,
our
that's a separate thing. Like you're trying to accomplish a separate thing. Like, so I think if
And
you
like
wanna
as far as street layout goes, like we should know that pretty well, right?
yeah, I mean, you like if something happens, I'm not gonna make you figure out how you navigate home. Like,
Yeah.
you know how to get home. You know, like
Yeah.
it's okay.
All right.
Okay, and then I won't do anything either.
Okay. I think that's it for me, really.
Yeah, Sig's ready to go with his stealth axe.
With his
Great.
light axe.
Yeah.
Yep.
His acts of invisibility.
His axe
All right,
weighs
so,
2, his armor weighs 3. He gets nothing else for a light loadout.
Yeah.
Thursday kind of packs away like the notes and stuff just in various pockets in her suit.
Does that count as a loadout point? I don't think it does, right?
Nah. No, that's
Trying to sabotage.
Why? We're on the same team.
It's my heel turn.
No,
The
no,
episode 3 heel turn. That's pretty big deal.
no. You gotta go the slow burn, man.
No,
You gotta episode 20. You like shoot Sigborn in the back of the head,
It's the fast and loose.
and you're like, God damn it! I've had it with him. I've had it with you. I've had it with everybody.
nah, he's going for the.
I'm aligning with Lord Skurlock.
No, I hate Skurlock. Like,
Yeah.
I hate. He's a vampire, probably.
He's going.
Yeah,
he's going
but that would be your heel turn.
Yeah,
He's going
heel
for
turn.
He's going for the early season heel turn, so he can be the season 1 mini boss. And
Yeah.
when he dies, it'll reveal the real boss for season 2.
Right. That makes sense. You're like, oh, I defeated the big bad.
Well, right now I'm
JK.
feuding with Sigbjorn, and it's not really
Just a
anything
minion.
for me, so I'm gonna escalate this to feud with Thursday. Shoots her in the knee.
What?
Just-
This is a rough mission, you guys.
All right.
Shit's going really downhill.
So I don't think we actually confirmed any vampirism, but we have strong hunches.
Well, I mean, if you look on the
To-
connection,
to,
one of them
address
says Sherlock,
Dolce.
a vampire.
Well, right, but that's player knowledge. That's not character knowledge.
That's true.
All right, so let's head out into the public.
You're gonna let the
And-
Viking in public again?
Yeah.
That's weird.
I
Old
think.
God, let's see where it goes.
Is there like? I want to go to like a big hangout spot. Maybe where even like law
awesome.
enforcement like kind of hang out.
Okay.
Does that exist there?
You can roll to try and find like where the blue coats are kind of currently patrolling.
Gathering.
Yeah.
What would that be like a hunt roll? Some hunting for blue
How are you
coats?
doing it?
Oh man.
That's how this game works.
Yeah, I know. Well, let's see.
Hunt would kind of be like you have a particular target in mind,
Right.
and you're trying to track them down.
Yeah.
Would
I do, because the blue coats, right?
you have a contact?
But that-
that's a blue coat
Yeah. I do.
too.
Wait, we know a blue coat?
You know. a
No,
blue
I
coat.
I have a bad friend that's a blue coat.
Yeah.
Oh, where's Dharma?
There you go.
All right, I'm hunting for Dharma.
Okay.
He seems dumb.
Okay. Yeah. What? You're gonna hunt for Dharma alone? Is anybody gonna help you, or is it just Thursday's got this? What's the
Gosh, what would Thursday do?
I'll team roll with you.
I think that she would ask. I think she would ask Matthias for help, even though like he's kind of an asshole.
Wow.
Sigbjorn help.
I mean,
No.
you guys can all do a
You're
team
lost
roll.
out.
You can all do a team
Oh,
roll.
okay. So Thursday is going to like kind of like tug on whatever Matthias wears, like a monk robe or whatever. Just like tug on it. Hey, so I know a blue coat. That's adorable. That's so freaking adorable. I know a blue coat. His name is Darmot. Does he look like anything that I want him to look like?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Tell us
Um,
about Dharma. Tell Matthias
Darm-
what he's looking for.
All right, Matthias, you're looking for Darmot. He's a blue coat. He's not the brightest, but he's very good looking. He's blonde. He's tall. He's kind of dopey, but like in a way that people would think is charming.
Lovably, like
he-
affable. Like he's a big.
Yeah,
Big old
he's
dope.
he's like okay. He's like Chris Hemsworth in Ghostbusters, but not as dumb. He's like what that character should have been.
But still kind of dumb.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like very handsome. He's dumb, but he's tall. He's like strong. You know, um, and let's see, he's got a distinguishing characteristic. He's got a birthmark under his left eye, and his eyes are blue.
What's his
Okay.
birthmark look like? Is it anything? in particular, or is it just
It's kind of it looks like just like a big freckle,
okay?
just like a big little freckle there.
Word.
How do you know him?
He has tried to arrest me several times, but he knows me, and he knows the kind of things that I do.
Yeah.
He will usually ignore me if he doesn't feel like he has to drop on me, unless he kind of sees me do something, and then he'll chase. He's never really been able to catch me, but he's always been really close.
Okay. So he's not actually bad at his job necessarily.
No, he's not bad at his job. He's just kind of stupid. He's easy to deceive.
Yeah.
Alright.
Do you tell Matthias and Sigbjorn of your relationship with him, or just a description and like we're finding this guy?
I just tell them what he looks like, and we're gonna find him.
Cool.
He has a
They
blue
can draw
coat,
their own
right?
conclusions.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a blue coat.
No, he has a blue coat. That's how you see him, right?
The blue coats have
yeah.
a uniform that is a blue coat. If he's on
Yeah,
duty.
he has a blue coat. He's blonde. He's got blue eyes, and he has a birthmark under his left eye.
So is this controlled then, Chris? Because it's in our thing. It doesn't really matter.
So technically, like the default positioning usually is supposed to be risky for stuff.
Okay.
But like, this is on your terms, and this is in your territory, and you're not actually doing anything wrong. You're just trying to find him. So this probably is controlled, I think.
I feel like it'd be great effect, right? Because he told us all that description of him.
It's standard effect for you guys, but Thursday's gonna get an extra die because it's her contact.
Okay.
Okay.
And then it's standard effect for me as well, or is it great effect?
Yeah, it's standard effect for you, but you get an extra die.
Okay.
And who's
All right,
are you leading this Thursday, or is Matthias leading this? Who's leading?
Well, we both have 2 die, right?
Yeah.
I will lead it.
Okay.
Oh, baby!
All right.
Yeah.
So you take 2 stress because
Oh, fuck.
your help is incompetent.
What else is new?
Yeah, describe that. Describe that to us. Describe how you go out looking for this guy. You've got your crew.
God, I'm already back at 7 stress, you guys.
trained this master assassin. You have this master assassin who's like trained.
Oh, wait,
to hunt
did
down
that
and find
save? No, I'm at 3.
people. Yeah.
Doesn't say you're at.
Because I reduced stress
You're
twice.
down to 1. Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't save.
It's weird.
so,
It's weird how you have to click it down and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
It's like click off it or something.
Yeah.
All right. So sorry, what am I explaining?
Describe how you guys find him and track this guy down, and how your elite posse here stresses you the hell out doing it.
Okay, so I think
Specifically Matthias, because he's supposed to be really good at this.
I rolled 2 2s. What do you want?
so. Thursday
And he's
is
kind of a
like
dick.
Thursday is like walking through the crowd. She's like very stealthily, kind of like shifting her eyes back and forth, like scanning the crowd and looking for Dharma. But as she's doing so, she kind of catches Sigborn, who just seems to be like looking for like people to kill or something. He just seems like vicious, and like he's not really fixated on like what. He just like anytime he sees blue, he's like blue.
He just every time he sees a person in a blue jacket, he goes into like I'm gonna fuck that dude up mode. And he
Yeah,
starts
yeah.
Marching straight over there, and you kind of have to grab him by the arm and
Yeah.
pull him away. And be like, no,
Yeah, and I like pull, I like grab like a finger, and like pull him, like no, that dude has like black hair. Remember what I said? And he's all, I'll find him. And then Matthias over here, he, for whatever reason, is just, he's kind of walking around. He doesn't really seem to be paying attention, but at first Thursday just like, well, maybe he's just blending in. Like, he's a good hunter, you know, I'm not going to question it. But then, like, he just seems to get distracted a lot. Like, he sees, like, a really cool church or whatever. And he's like, wow, look at that structure. What do you think it costs to insure that? Like, what do you think those bricks are made out of? Is that limestone or cobble? And and Thursday has to go, like, what are you doing? We're on a mission here. And he's just like, but that religious thing, symbol up there, that religious symbol up there, wow. How do you think they built it? How do you think they got it up there? He just keeps asking questions about, like, this church and, like, insurance fees on the church. And Thursday's like, we're doing something really important when we can't just ooh and ah over this stupid church.
Okay.
I don't know,
And then
Eric, I don't know why you rolled. You just wanted to give Fizz stress.
Hey,
no, I think we said all three of us were gonna do
hey,
it.
Mr. Statistics, more dice helps.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he does the 2 die, which he takes the
He
worst.
can roll 2 6s.
Yeah, he could.
I could.
So as
Same as you, so.
Yeah. All he has to do is roll a 4 or 5 or a 6 to not cause stress and succeed.
yeah. So as she's kind of pulling Matthias away from this church, she is like kind of tugging him and like looking to where she's gonna walk, and as she's doing that, she spots Darmit.
So wait, you're tugging me in one arm and you're pulling him by the thing on the other arm?
No, this was separate instances. But no, that's actually funnier. Yes. So she's got Sig by the finger, and she starts pulling you away from the church, and that's when she sees Darmit.
God, you big dumb sons of bitches.
Yeah. So she sees kind of like Darmit like across the way. He's far enough away where like he wouldn't notice her.
Yeah.
And he's just kind of like patrolling the area.
Cool.
Yeah, he's like across the street and he's kind of watching everything
Yeah.
and like he sees like a little girl like down the road or something like steal a piece of fruit off a cart. She darts past and he kind of like, as she runs past, he grabs her by the arm and then he goes and he looks down at her and he pulls like a little piece of coin out of his pocket and he points back at the stand and he gives her the coin and sends her back to go pay for what she stole.
Aw,
Yeah,
what a good guy.
he is a good guy.
Because for a second, Thursday was like, she was very on edge as that situation was going down. Because obviously, like, she sees herself in the little girl getting caught by this thing. She was like reaching for daggers, but
She's gonna murk Dormant in the middle of the street.
well, she was gonna try and save this girl,
Yeah.
no matter what the consequence would
Yeah,
have
the
been.
consequence of murking Dermot. Like, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Um,
Big deal.
yeah.
It's just a police
So-
officer.
Trying to reduce stress.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Thursday is going to let go of these two goofs, and she's going to try and, like, disappear into the crowd and kind of sneak up behind,
Do you tell us
No, because I've seen what Sig has been doing. He's, like, trying to kill every person wearing blue,
Okay.
so I'm just going to leave him out of it,
Okay.
and just kind of, like, disappear, kind of blend right into the crowd and, like, sneak and then slip one of these notes into Darmit's pocket.
Okay. First thing you gotta do is sneak away.
Yeah. So the way I think the way I think Thursday would do it was just kind of like let go of these guys. They're already distracted, and then just kind of like weave in and out of people.
Okay.
I don't. I think the way she would do it is less of a prowl and more of like a finesse, where she's just kind of like just picking and choosing her spots like really carefully, and where in her pathways, and intricately weave through the people. Unless that is a prowl, then I will concede.
You can use finesse to misdirect people.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily think you're misdirecting him. You're not making him watch someone else, or like you're not pulling a cup shuffle or anything like that.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
just-
Okay.
I think you.
I think
are
it's
just,
prowl. It's
Yeah.
not sleight of
Okay.
hand.
All right. Then I will roll prowl.
Don't you have two?
What's
in
my?
both?
No, I have 3 in finesse now.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
power load.
Yeah, man. Slipping this note in his pocket is gonna be so easy, theoretically. Yeah. All right. What's my position? Is this risky now?
Yeah, this is risky.
Because he's there.
I'm approaching a police
Well,
officer.
you're walking
Effect.
through a street of like, how are you doing that? Are you walking through? Are you trying to secret in with the people? Are you trying to blend in like a tree in the forest, or are you just trying to disappear from sight entirely? Like, what's your?
So, to get away from the guys, I'm trying to like blend in the crowd and just like weave in and out of people on my way to where Dharma is.
Yeah.
But once I get there, I want to be out of sight.
Okay. All right. Standard effect, I guess. I don't think you have anything that makes you better at this.
Okay.
He has the silence potion thing, right?
If you use the silence potion, but then you're also creating like a giant aura of silence.
Oh
yeah, I
that's
don't want to
true.
do that right now. This is not the time for that.
Alright,
Okay.
alright, Professor Oak.
That's pretty good.
That was pretty good.
Yeah. I think I'm just gonna roll. I don't think I want a devil's bargain right now.
Does anybody want to assist? Well, I guess you can deny them assisting you because you're trying to get away from you. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it probably doesn't make sense for either of them to assist you.
Nope.
Right.
Can't.
Okay. Here I go.
All right. You failed.
Shit.
Wait, wasn't it supposed to be finesse or no?
No.
Yeah,
No,
prowl.
no, prowl.
You wanted it to be finesse, but it's prowl.
Yeah. I want everything to be a finesse now.
Okay. Yeah, you can't quite seem to like you try and snake through the crowds, and for some reason it's really busy this time of night day because it's always dusk. Like there's a lot of people and everybody's like you're normally pretty good at like feeling the flow of traffic while you're walking through crowds and stuff like that. But for some reason today, like everyone just seems to be acting really erratic and you can't quite get there. Like you can't manage to maneuver yourself around to where you're at.
Okay.
So.
Can
Hey. Eric's
I
mom.
push this to desperate?
Hey, Eric's mom again. Yeah, you can push it to desperate, I guess.
Hell yeah.
He's trying to rack up them points.
That's what I do. Prowl. Do desperate.
Remember, you can also push yourself to give yourself an extra die.
For
You
two
just
stress.
take 2 stress.
Oh, yeah, I don't want to do that right now.
I mean, it's a desperate roll. That's where shit's gonna go
yeah.
bad. Like,
Yeah. It's so early into a fucking dumb mission. I don't want to. All right, I'm. What's my effect here?
Standard. No, limited. You're limited.
Okay. Okay. Let me go back. All right. Desperate.
Since she failed, like,
limited.
did she still get away with us, or can I give her an extra die? Seeing the situation.
I think there's like this is fast enough that like you guys are probably still doing something else, and and part of the desperation is like you guys are gonna have a better chance of noticing her in addition to the other people.
That's fine. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Doing it.
Not bad.
Hey! Nailed it.
And make sure you mark that on your sheet.
Okay.
Girl.
Yeah.
Is there a place for that?
It'll be in the stat in the attribute that you're doing. So like that was a prowl roll. So under your prowess, just take up your 0 of 6 to 1 of 6.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, just track things like that whenever you do desperate rolls.
Cool.
So yeah, this time you managed to sneak over there. You've got it. You've paid attention to the people enough now, and you're probably a little bit more forceful about it. You're like, all right, I'm just going to go over there and get over there.
Cool.
Before you have a chance to do that, though, Sigbjorn and Matthias look down to notice that they are unattended in front of this blue coat. What do you guys want to do?
Uh-huh.
Thursday's just gone. Like, she didn't even say she was going anywhere. She seemingly vanished without a trace.
Alright, so I'm going.
That's what I do, baby.
I'm gonna roll for skirmish and try to kill the blue coat.
Okay. Go ahead.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
What?
Go ahead.
No,
Kill
I'm
Dark.
kidding.
That's not the mission. That's not the mission. Why would you do that?
It is. Not doing that.
Hey, he's
Okay.
gonna do it with his stealth axe. Fine.
I'm gonna roll for survey and see the whole situation because, like you said, Thursday's gone. And I'm gonna try to see if I can just look around, find out what can happen.
Okay.
Alright. Yeah, I'll roll for a survey too. Let's do a team roll.
Eric's pushing the teamwork big.
You want to lead the team roll, Captain?
Yeah.
Okay. Risky, probably.
Standard.
Standard.
Indeed.
I'm not gonna push myself, and we can't give each other extra die. That'd be silly.
Oh,
Yep.
Sweet.
Alright.
Take a stress, Eric.
okay.
Hey, it's episode 1 all over again. Awesome. It's my favorite.
Wait, you guys both failed?
Yes.
Damn.
Yep. So Eric takes his stress, and you guys like it's just a bustling city street, which is weird because this is like the dilapidated, rundown area. Again, you're like, why is it so busy here? Like, what's going on? Like, and it seems like there's a lot of people. Like, you're looking around, and it's a lot of like dock workers and stuff like that. And you're like, why are they even here today? Like, this doesn't really seem to make sense.
Cool. Back to Thursday.
Yeah. Thursday, you've made it over there to Dartmouth by this point.
Hell yeah. Thursday is going to take a one of her notes out of her pocket that says, it's gonna be one of the tip-off ones, like notes between two guys. So it'll be like, it will say something like, Timmy's gonna sell us some Leviathan blood.
And then fall down a well. Timmy fell down a well?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take that note and I'm gonna slip it into his pocket.
Okay.
That's just straight up finesse, yeah.
Yeah.
Risky?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Standard? Or is it great because I'm great?
I feel like if he hasn't noticed her, it'd be great, right?
It's standard. If you had
Okay.
rolled like a crit on your prowl or whatever, you would just be like super invisible.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. Not taking any extra dice.
Okay.
I have confidence in my ability to make this
Roll
roll.
ones.
Yeah. Here we go. Hey.
All right. Darmit is just oblivious. Like he's still watching the little girl go off and pay the guy to make sure. Like he's got like a satisfied smile on his face. He's like, "Yeah, Darmit, you did good. Like,
Did good.
you know,
You did good, kid.
yeah, like that girl's gonna eat. She's learned that she can't get away with everything, but she's not going to be a victim of the malicious penal system of the city. You did good, Darmit." Meanwhile, your hands are just all up in his pockets and.
Does he have any money?
I mean, you can do another roll to try and rob him.
No, I will not. I will not do that.
Be real.
It's so,
You have 3
it's so
finesse.
tempting. My hand's already in his pocket. He's distracted. I have to. I have to do it. My character would 100%, as she's slipping a note in, rob him.
Okay.
What is my role?
Finesse again.
Yeah, it's.
No.
That's,
Well, position? Is this? I would assume this is pretty risky.
I think.
Is this
I think
desperate?
it's desperate because you're spending an ample amount of time
But
in his fucking pocket.
but his hands are already in the pockets. Is it great effect?
That makes sense.
Yeah, but I need you to understand. Your mission here is to reduce heat. You just planted a note in the dude's pocket. If he finds you in his other pockets, he knows you personally.
I don't think she could resist herself.
That's fine. I'm just making
Especially,
sure you are aware.
especially because it's Darmit. If it was anyone else, I think she could.
Okay.
All right.
Are
so
you gonna push
standard
yourself for an
effect
extra
then?
dice?
Yeah.
I think it's great effect.
All right. Well, I don't know. What's my effect, Chris?
Yeah, it's a great effect. You've probably
Alright.
lifted off of him before. Like,
Yeah. I know where he keeps
Yeah.
his pouches and stuff. Okay.
Just rifling through his shit.
what are you trying to steal here? Are you just trying to grab money? What are you gonna do?
Keys and money.
Keys and money. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I will spend stress to give myself an extra die.
Okay.
There goes 2 fizz.
That's fine.
Hey.
Yes.
All right.
1, 3, 4, 5.
That was probably the dice I spent on stress. I'm confident.
Well, the 4 and the 5 are the same like result, so
yeah,
you
that's
would
true.
have been fine.
Yeah.
No matter what, there wouldn't be a huge deal.
How much stress are you up to now, Fizz?
5.
The
That's fine.
complication of this is just like the effect. Like you have a hard time getting through like all of his pockets while you're staying hidden, while he's
Mhm.
facing like this particular direction, and the amount of
Yeah.
time you're spending. So like you managed to lift the bag of coin off of him, but you can't really find like any keys or anything. Yeah.
But hey,
Okay.
you got a coin.
Yeah. Well, I got a coin purse. Who knows how much coin is in there?
No, it's a coin. It's 1 coin.
Okay, it's 1 coin. Okay. Let me mark that on my sheet. All right. The only other thing I would want to do here is just get away sneakily.
Get away sneakily.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I would just kind of.
Don't forget to mark the
retreat-
finesse desperate.
Oh, right. Thank you. I think she would just is he like against a wall or an alley? Because if it's like an alley that I snuck up behind him in, then I think I would just retreat into the alley, and then like take like a side street out, and try and meet back up with Sig and Matthias.
You can slip away. Like,
Okay.
it's not. It's not.
Like I don't have to like roll for that or anything.
Um,
Or should I?
I mean, you're already like concealed.
Yeah.
And he didn't notice anything being put into his pockets or anything like that. So I mean, if you just want to like turn around and walk into the crowd or whatever, you can totally do that. What
Okay, I do that.
what the other two are gonna do, you know, is up to them.
Yep. I just try and walk away. And yeah.
Okay. What do you two goofballs want to do?
Matthias, being a sniper type dude, would probably try to scale a building to get a better view, better vantage point.
Okay. Are you trying to stay low key while you do this, or
Yeah, I don't want, because the thing is, the whole thing is to reduce heat. So like Matthias would be like, well, if someone just watches me scale a building, all like parkour Assassin's Creed-esque, really kind of drawing attention to myself. Doesn't seem like the best way to go about it.
are you gonna try to like? Are you just gonna try and like duck down an alley and parkour up a building like more quickly, or are you willing to like take the time to walk away, like find a fire escape, and then like?
Yeah, I'd probably almost be afraid that Thursday's gotten herself in some trouble. So I'd probably try to do a more of a quicker type path. So probably an alleyway parkour.
Okay, then yeah, do a prowl roll for it.
I want a sweet guy.
Risky because people could see me.
Yeah.
And standard. Cool.
Yep.
No, it's fine.
And I guess you should ask. Well, okay. Okay. Let's see.
No team actions with Eric who can't walk.
Hey, I have 2 prowl.
What?
Yeah.
Attaboy.
His prowl is up.
Okay.
Attaboy.
Okay. Eric, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to prowl to like meet up with Thursday.
You don't know.
You don't know
where
where
I
she
don't know
is.
where he is. Alright. So
Skirmish the
then-
blue coat.
Good. I mean, she told you to find the guy, and now she's left, and then you're like about to turn around and ask Matthias like, "Where's Thursday?" And then fucking
And
Matthias
Matthias
is
is
gone.
gone.
Yeah, like all you know is the dude. There's a blue coat that you're looking for right there, and you guys got blue coat heat problems that you need to make go away.
Maybe you give him a hug.
Can I do that?
Yeah, give him a hug. You can do that.
I'm gonna do that.
It's a fantasy world, man. You can do whatever you want.
So I'm gonna go up to the blue coat and like start a conversation with him.
Okay.
Ask him, you ever heard of this guy named Ulf?
I just imagine you stroll up and you look away, you look at him, you look away, you look at him and go, "Hey, you ever heard of Ulf?"
That's a contour, right?
Wait, you don't know him.
Well, what are you trying to do?
I'm trying to.
All right, you know what the mission is.
To reduce heat.
Right.
So you're
I'm
But you also
trying
know what I'm
I'm
trying to do.
sway him
yeah.
to
Going
go
after
after
maybe.
other like
Yeah.
things. And
Yeah,
I know
you're
Thursday
gonna-
trying to get him after the red sashes, and maybe I try to get him after. Oh,
Okay, yeah, that's a sway roll then.
that's a sway. Alright, cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Command him. You must go after Ulf.
Find
You
Ulf.
could. I mean, you could. Fictionally,
Yeah.
you could.
Yeah. I mean, you could tell him all about like Ulf's war crimes or whatever, and just be like, "He is the worst. You must drop what you're doing
I mean,
and find him."
you can do that upset citizen thing where you go up and I pay your salary with my taxes, and
Oh,
you're gonna
yeah, I'm
go
doing
blah
that,
blah
yeah.
blah and whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna use command. So I'm gonna.
I want
command
to
him
talk to
go
your
after
manager.
Yeah.
I want to talk to your manager. There's this guy Ulf, and all of his crimes are getting pinned on me just because I'm a big Skullblender, and this is oppression.
Okay.
And like start going all of that, and
Wait.
Well, again, that starts going back to Sway. Like,
Would
Yeah.
Sigurd know what the word oppression is?
oh
No, you gotta like command him to go
Yeah,
after
you
Ulf 'cause
gotta-
he's a terrible person.
what are you doing? Just like hanging out here when there are criminals out there, such as Ulf, like destroying the city, like stuff like that.
Destroying houses.
Yeah.
the description is when you command, you compel swift obedience.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then. All right. So command in a risky position. Standard
Yeah.
effect.
It's limited effect.
All right.
You're just walking up to a guy and shouting at him.
Yeah, and it's just like one dude who's just kind of standing there, like he is doing his job, you know, like but you're trying to tell
Is he
him
though?
what his job is.
Is he
That's the
though?
argument. Like, that's
I mean,
the
is he?
whole-
Because he did not arrest that girl.
But she didn't commit
Maybe-
a crime.
She tried to.
Yeah, but then he stopped her from doing it. Maybe Dharma believes in rehabilitation, and Thursday is just too afraid to let him help her.
All right. Anybody have a devil's
What a
bargain?
narc.
That's what a mark. Sorry, what'd you say, Eric?
Devil's bargains? Anyone?
He remembers who you are.
No.
Yeah, he remembers your face. You don't want to take that one?
All right. Cool.
what a savage. It's like fuck no.
Okay. Yeah, you go over there and yeah, what do you say to him? Like, what does this look like? Like you're just across the street. You've kind of been looking at this guy for a minute. Both of your party members have gone. Describe the scene for us.
All right. So walk across the street right up to him, and it's just like
Just
this
straight up
big hulking-
jaywalk across the
Yeah.
street.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, there's no cars.
Pushing people out of the way.
Yeah. I'm like, what do you think you're doing? You're just standing here watching a street in the middle of the day when you could be out helping find criminals and bring them to justice, such as Ulf Stormborn. Or Ulf Stormborn, or whatever the fuck his name is.
Dharma turns around to you and he's like,
Who the fuck are
Ex-
you?
he's like, excuse me? Who is... What? Are you trying to report a crime, sir?
I'm trying to report a slew of crimes. You need to be doing your job. There are gangs and criminals out here, and all you're doing is sitting here watching a street. In the middle of the day. There is no crime here. Go do your job.
Yeah, and you're like finger pointing in his chest, and
Yeah.
like Dharma's not a small dude; he's a pretty big dude.
Right. He's big and strong.
But
I
you,
said that.
you just tower over him, like just slightly. So this is kind of a rare thing for Dharma. Like he's not used to actually being like physically intimidated. And we said, like Fizz said before, he's also kind of like the lovable oaf kind of guy. So he's also not used to people like aggressively coming at him. You know, like so he's like, "Thanks, I'm gonna go look into it. Don't worry about it. We're here to help you guys." And
You better.
yeah,
And I storm off.
okay.
Well, storm off.
Yeah.
Make him storm
Well,
off.
Darmit's like he says that as he's like turning around and backing away.
Oh, he's leaving.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
gonna go off.
Right.
Yeah,
I helped. Did it.
you
though.
did. You did.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Sigbjorn.
Not a boy.
Sigbjorn's the MVP.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Sigbjorn is over on the side now where Darmit was. Matthias is off up on a rooftop somewhere back across the street. And Thursday has now left where Darmit was to loop all the way back around the street to where the two originally were.
Yeah. The most coordinated gang
Yeah.
of all time.
Well, I mean, we both just left without letting our leader know. The coordination
Yeah,
on
you guys
point.
just left me.
Well,
So,
you're
and I was
No.
the
I-
one doing the job.
I didn't realize we had to babysit you. Thank you.
What? No, you.
Yes, I did. I pinned it on all.
I guess you did. I guess you did.
I didn't want Matthias. He's just climbing buildings, being Assassin's Creed.
That's true.
Darman's gonna be so confused later when he's like, "All right, I gotta get Ulf," and he's like reaching in his pockets, like, "But I also gotta take care of the red sash."
Oh, they're
Yeah,
double busy.
Darman's gonna have a
Yeah.
busy weekend. Poor guy.
Yeah, he is.
He's not gonna get to go home and see his wife and kids.
Does he have wife and kids?
He has 6 kids.
Isn't that up to Fizz?
Damn.
It's collaborative.
Yep.
How many dogs?
He's got 2 dogs.
2 dogs?
Yeah.
That's why I haven't killed him yet.
He's got 4 little girls, an older boy, and then a new baby boy.
Now that I'm
Wow.
on top of the building, can I like hunt to find the Thursday and make sure she's okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that what you want to do? You specifically want to look for Thursday?
Yeah, and make sure
Okay.
she's safe. Since I'm on a roof, risky. Would it be limited because I don't know where she is, or just standard because it's hunt?
It's risky because,
Yeah.
well, no, actually, it's controlled because you snuck up there, right? Like, and you're just looking off a rooftop. It's not that big a deal. So it's controlled and probably just stand. Well, actually, I'll say it's controlled and great effect because you know Thursday, you know what she looks like, and you probably kind of have an idea of what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though I was kind of oblivious about that church hype.
I mean, you're still relatively new in town. It's fine. All right.
Oh, classic.
I'm gonna push it to risky.
What?
Okay. Go for it.
Do I still get great effect?
Sure.
Go, baby. No. Can you push it to desperate?
Yes, let's do it.
Poor guy.
Describe to me how this all starts to go wrong. And if you can describe yourself into a desperate position, I'll let you roll again. Otherwise, I've got something else. So if you want to describe how Matthias just like obsessively keeps looking and putting more and more of himself out there, I'll let you do another roll.
Okay.
Starts like calling out to her.
Thursday.
All right. So she disappeared. So the whole point was to him to get up on the roof and find her. So when he looks the first time, he's getting a little worried. He's getting really worried. So then he looks even harder and like tries to get more like into it everywhere, and he still can't find her, and he's worried that she like got kidnapped or something. Because in the end, we're going after these blue coats, and the fact is she's sort of a criminal that's wanted, because our heat's kind of high. That's the whole point, is reducing heat. So we kind of need her to not get captured.
That's true. That's very true. You do need her to not get captured.
Mm-hmm.
But what
Yeah,
are
you don't want your leader to get captured.
But what are you doing to make your situation more desperate?
I guess I'm probably moving around more, like panicking on the roof, trying to
You're
find her.
like pacing back and forth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shingles off.
So you're like not,
Does your character have hair? Is he ripping it out?
He's all under hood. I'm gonna pay 2 stress to get an extra die.
okay.
Oh, nailed it!
Hey!
There you go.
I found her.
Almost got a crit too.
Yeah.
Almost 6'5".
Almost a crit.
Well, the 3 was like almost a 6. I was watching it, and then it rolled over one too many times.
So Matthias is up on the roof and starts out and he's fairly calm and he's looking around. He's not seeing anything, and the camera kind of does the thing where the camera is like panning across the crowd, And then it cuts back to Matthias, and we see him like noticeably looking more worried. And then we cut back to the crowd, and the camera zooms back and forth faster. And we cut back to Matthias, and he's like kind of shuffling around on the roof, like trying to get different spots. And like it goes around over to his corner, and we see Thane like laying down on the roof behind you, and he like looks up, and he's noticeably worried because like you're freaking out, like looking around back and forth. And then we see you,
Poor puppy.
slam your hands down on like the edge of the roof, and you almost kind of like lean over, and then you notice that like pretty much directly below you where you guys started out, Thursday is right there,
Cool.
like right where you two were.
Two.
However, across the street,
An old lady? No, my mortal enemy.
yeah, across the street there's another laundry lady. Sorry, no.
She's like, I know you.
No. Across the street, Sickborn is standing there pretty smug and happy with himself. And then you kind of get this weird feeling. And then you look up, you know, like the camera's focused in on Sigbjorn's face. And like, you probably don't necessarily like smile or smirk happy with yourself, right? Like, that's not really necessarily a Sigbjorn thing that he would do. No, but like, you know, his face tweaks just enough that you can tell that he's like feeling accomplished. He's like, yeah, I don't know what
like
those
he-
other two idiots are
and
doing.
like have like this little strut in his walk and something.
Yeah, he's like, I don't know what those other two idiots are doing, but I handled this. Like,
Yeah.
But then like the camera zooms out, and we see like these three pretty burly, like they're not as tall as you, but they're burly and worn sailor dudes that look very similar to like the gang of sailors that you guys ran into at the end of the first mission,
Oh no.
Oh no.
all right behind you.
We're
Very
here to
clearly,
reduce heat,
like,
Eric.
We're
looking at
gonna
you.
reduce you. Right. Okay.
They're behind you. So, and like, but you feel the presence of like, there's something behind me.
All right.
So anybody
So
can do anything they want right now. You see that. I don't know what Thursday is over there doing, and Matthias has just been busy looking for Thursday this entire time.
I've planned my next move.
I think I prowl over to like I noticed Thursday because she's like right across the street. She's like right there, right? Because
Yeah,
like
I mean, I guess is that were you were just trying to get away, and then you weren't worried about staying hidden Thursday, or were you?
No, not really.
I'm
Okay.
going to prowl, like, and try to sneakily like act like I'm just like one in the crowd and try to sneak into the alleyway. That like
Okay,
there's
like
just in.
that 8 foot tall Viking with 3 dudes directly behind him is going to try and shake his tails.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just walk with a hunch and damn it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, Eric drop. There he is.
Yeah. Okay.
This will work out fine. This will
Yeah.
work out fine.
Yeah, I
What
can see
could
you just
possibly
doing.
go wrong?
Yeah, yeah.
Nothing. Literally nothing could go wrong.
Why would anything go wrong?
Nothing ever goes wrong for us. It's not a big deal.
On the slightest.
No.
We never roll poorly.
I'm in a risky position because they're the guys right at my tail.
Yeah. Yeah, you're risky.
Standard effect.
You're limited effects because they are literally
8
standing
feet
right
tall.
behind you, and you're
Yeah.
an 8 foot tall Viking.
Alright. Any devil's bargains?
You drop something.
They noticed Matthias.
Why are you trying to sell me up the river every time?
I'll give you the devil's bargain of you can't make it back to Thursday.
Oh wait.
Depending on how your roll is, you could still get away from them. But
Yeah,
But
you could shake
I
your
wouldn't make
tail.
it back to Thursday.
No,
Yeah.
you'd sneak off somewhere else.
Okay, I'll do that.
all right.
5.
Woo!
Woohoo!
All right. You do it. You
Okay.
manage to, dip, duck, dodge down a couple of alleyways. Like, it's I don't. How do you even do that? You're an 8 foot tall Viking. Tell me how you get away from these guys.
So I'm not.
Look!
Godzilla!
Godzilla ninja!
I'm not quite 8 feet tall. I'm more like
Yeah, you're like a healthy.
You're like 7'10".
Yeah.
I'm like 7 feet tall. I'm like 7 feet tall.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's billed as 8, but we all know his shoot height is 7'9". You know.
Yeah.
You know what they said about Shaq and Yao Ming? Really stealthy guys.
Yeah.
Hey man, Shaq could move when he was younger.
Still
So
couldn't
could-
free throw. Still couldn't free throw.
Oh, well,
I mean,
that's true.
you didn't need to. So kind of like shimmies into the crowd because there's tons of people like walking up and down the street,
Yeah.
and I mean there are some other fairly tall dudes, and if I just hunch, I can kind of blend in, and I just look like a guy that's just walking down the street. They don't really see anything of me. They just see my back. I have the hood over. They just see
Yeah.
like this ish guy. They have no idea what's really going on.
Okay.
Cool. Thursday?
Yeah. What you want to do?
Thursday. She notices her crew is gone, and she's like, all right, you know what? I actually really want to wrap this mission up. I have the perfect idea. This is 2 birds with 1 stone. Thursday is going to look for a newspaper machine. And she's going to just set all the notes she handwritten in the newspaper machine while stealing the newspaper and throwing them away.
Okay.
She'll keep the one in display. I'm imagining like it's a normal like newspaper machine.
It's like it's a newspaper box. Put
Yeah.
in a coin.
Yeah.
Pull it out.
Yeah.
Type of thing. Yeah.
So you put in a coin, and then when you open it, it's just going to be like
Yeah.
these sheets of paper that I wrote.
Okay. You're gonna
So
take out
that's what
all
I'm
the
gonna do.
newspapers. Like you're just leaving these sheets of paper in there.
Yep.
Okay. Are you just gonna use a coin to open it, or are you gonna pick it open, or what?
I'm hella gonna pick it. No, I did steal a coin. I will use the coin that I stole to open it. It's all come back full circle. This was obviously the plan the whole time.
Yes. It worked
Steal
out.
Darmit's coin, and to use it for the newspaper box to stash these propaganda notes.
Okay.
Nice.
You go over there. Pop it
Um,
open. What are you gonna do with the newspapers? There's like 3 or 4 newspapers left in there.
Just 3 or 4. So that seems like not too many. So I could probably like keep those on my person. Yeah, like kind of slip them in my coat.
Okay.
So like I'll slide a hand like the newspapers out and slip these in.
You're trying to do it without being seen, like.
Yeah, like I want people to think I'm just getting a newspaper and not doing anything else.
Okay.
So is that finesse?
Yeah.
Okay. Am I risky?
Yeah.
You're out on the open street. You're probably risky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Standard?
Yeah.
Rolling 3 dice. I don't think I need to do anything. I'll listen to Devil's Bargains, but I don't know if you guys have any.
Nope.
The only one I could think of, I just don't want.
Yeah.
It's like I'm noticed.
Yeah.
I feel like that's just if you fail, though, then you're noticed.
Yeah, that's true. It's like, how would I fail like taking stuff out and putting? I guess I could drop stuff on the floor, but like, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I can't really think of too much.
All right,
Very good here.
I will roll. Here we go.
Crit! Just kidding.
Not so much.
Oh my god!
Oh wow.
I would like to push it to desperate.
Okay, what happened to make
Mother, may I?
what happened to make you desperate, Fizz?
What?
What happened to make it desperate?
She's like fumbling with the newspapers.
So the thing is, right? Like a coin is not a single coin, right? A coin is a lot of coin,
Yeah.
and the machine keeps eating your coins. Like,
Oh,
so
God.
that's why you have to spend a coin's worth instead of just like
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that's why like you're spending all of Dermot's money here because like it's not picking
Yeah.
up.
Okay.
So if you want to spend more time to do this, like, because you're just standing here, and you're just feeding this fucking machine coin after coin. If you want to spend the time to keep feeding this machine, you can do that.
I will do that.
Okay.
Then don't forget to mark your desperate roll.
I will not. Is my effect still standard or is it limited now?
It's probably limited.
Okay. Here we go. Okay.
Okay. You do it. You click. It finally clicks. Open it up. Grab your 3 newspapers. Toss your sheets in there. Close the thing. Immediate sweep around. Everyone's still on about their business. You turn back to the corner you guys started on, and you look, and right there, eye contact immediately with one of the sailors that was going after Sigbjorn, that he's now shook.
Okay.
Eric, mute yourself.
Oh, sorry. I thought I did. My bad.
Alright, so I make eye contact with the sailor.
With the sailor. Quick peripheral view, see if you can cut across the street. Other one, eye contact. Turn
Okay.
around, see if you can go back down the street. Third dude, eye contact.
Okay.
All 3 sides.
Okay. So
And
great.
and like I said, this is eye contact. This isn't like curious looks. This is like, and they all start walking in on you.
Uh-huh.
What's
Great.
What's up, rooftop boy? You've been hunting Thursday. You've watched her pump a bag full of coin into this news box.
like a pinball addict, I saw it. Yeah.
Yep.
And then I'm assuming since I'm like watching her, I'm seeing her make eye contact with all these people, and I can follow her train of sight, right? So do I inherit knowing that these 3 guys are pincering in on her?
I make you roll for it.
Okay. Survey?
Let's see. It's either survey or study. I get them mixed up all the time.
I think survey's like the battlefield one, like the immediate.
Survey is you observe the situation and anticipate outcomes. Study is you scrutinize details and interpret evidence.
I have 1 in both, so it doesn't really affect it.
It affects like the effect. I think
Okay.
I think it's study, because study has an example of you might closely analyze a person to detect lies or true feelings. So
Okay.
is that are you trying to read Thursday's reactions?
Yeah, I would,
Okay.
because if I see, I don't want to, like, what is she freaking out about? And then I would be able to see.
Yeah.
Cool. Standard effect or great effect? Because I know Thursday personally.
Yeah, that's great effect.
And then I already hit risky.
Get it, boy.
Anyone want any devil's bargains or?
They see you.
I'll let you take that one if you want to take that one.
I don't. What are you talking about, Fizz? You literally just turned on the same devil's bargain of your notice.
Yeah, but at least you're on a roof. And I didn't want to be noticed by, like, the police.
Not the police.
Well, specifically, Fizz's thing was he didn't want people to notice him putting shit in the box.
Yeah.
That's what let them track him down.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I mean, you're still safe up on a roof with some guns and a demon dog. Like,
Yeah. You got the higher ground, and if there's one thing I know about the higher ground, is it means you win.
pretty much. 100%.
Hashtag episode 3.
Yeah.
Hashtag episode 3.
You know,
sure.
when that movie came out, I thought like that I was just weird for taking so much away from that scene. Like, I just thought that scene was hilarious and amazing, and I was like, nobody else is gonna give a shit about that. And then
Alright.
like,
The higher.
yeah, and then like it just became this cultural internet thing where everybody's like, no, it's really
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
I'll take the devil's
In a
bargain.
world where, like. Alright.
I'll take
It's
it.
just like. In a world where, like. Even, like, the Jedi in the prequels, they can do so much more, it seemed, than they could, like, the originals. Like, everyone's basically flying like Superman anyways.
Yeah.
It just seems so ridiculous that, like, no, I have the higher ground, and that's it. It's the be-all, end-all. Is that he's like, taller than the other guy.
I mean, you can't change battle tactics, dude. That's just how.
Hey, man, I know.
Alright.
Is that a real... I'd like to know if that's, like, a real, like, sword fighting thing. It must be.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, alright, go ahead. You can roll your dice.
I took the devil's bargain.
I just had to talk about episode 3 in detail for a little bit.
Oh,
Hey.
I shouldn't have taken the devil's bargain. This is the worst.
That's fine. Yeah, you look down, read her, go, and then you manage to go, okay, she's made eye contact. Like, you can tell, like, she's made eye contact, and you can actually, like, follow the sight lines real quick. And you saw the dudes, like, you saw the sailor dudes. You fought a couple of them. You saw a couple of them escape. Like, you kind of get the feel of, like, oh, okay. And you see the three. And then you also hear, like, the rattling of, like, someone coming up the fire escape of the building that you came up behind you.
It's fine. She's just doing laundry.
Maybe. You just hear the same sounds you heard of, like, the sound of people coming up and down a fire escape. Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
I just really want the running motif of this campaign to be just ladies doing laundry on rooftops. To always be like the foil of the mission. It's just like, so ladies doing laundry. No!
might be.
The be all end all.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Okay.
Is there a lady on the rooftop doing laundry?
Well, then I would.
Yes,
Try
I avoid the lady.
Well, then I would try to like sneak into a spot where they couldn't see me, and I could like tell who was coming up. So I guess I would just like prowl to us.
Take cover.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, are you trying to set up, like, a particular ambush? Or are you just trying to hide? Like, what's the setup here? Like, are you a scorpion waiting to strike, or are you just, a frightened bunny?
Oh no, he's gone.
That's terrible.
He's a frightened bunny.
What's
Clearly.
Eric, what's Siegfried one doing? You just walk your dudes.
Am I
Your
not
way.
rolling
I think
for
I did.
for sneaking off?
Are you okay? Are you gonna sneak off, or are you setting up an ambush?
Ambush, potential ambush. I want to be in a position where if it's like a lady doing laundry, I would be like, oh, cool, sigh of relief.
Okay, so you can actually do a hunt roll for that if you literally just want to camp out and shoot the first thing that comes up the stairs.
Would I be in a spot where they wouldn't see me if they came up the stairs? Because I guess my number one priority would be like stealth.
If you're just trying to hide, do a prowl roll. If you want to be able to immediately, like, attack whatever comes up the stairs, then you're gonna set up an ambush and, like, hunt attack.
Okay, I'm
So-
gonna do prowl.
Okay.
Risky. Standard effect, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Any devil's bargains? That's fine.
Booyah! Nailed it.
Okay, yeah. You run, slide, get back behind like a chimney stack kind of thing, hunker down, and then you're hidden, like you're not there. You hear like the increasing sound of someone coming up the steps, and you look over at Thane, who's just been laying there on the rooftop beside you. And you see him stand up and turn around and start to growl as you hear like the last heft kind of sound of someone landing up
Dropping their
onto the
laundry.
roof.
No.
Do I see him like that whole like third person around the corner mechanic nonsense?
The camera does. Like the viewer does. Us, the audience watching you, like sees you slide, cameras focused in on you, and then like it rotates around to Thane, who stands up, starts growling, then it rotates back to you, and then it zooms out, and it's like you with your back, like to the chimney like this, ready to look around the corner. Thane out in the middle of the roof, standing up, growling, and then it zooms back and see the edge of the roof, and we see 4 like sets of big heavy boots just like clop down onto the roof. And then it cuts over to our Viking, who has escaped his tails and is wandering. Where are you going, Eric?
Alright, so I have no idea where any of them are, right?
Not really.
Do we even know how? We don't even know how many of them are at this point.
Of the sailor dudes,
Like,
right?
there's okay. So I saw 3. You had some people behind you
I had like 3 guys behind
who may or may not be the 3 that I saw.
Right.
Like, we don't really know for sure.
Eric
And then there may or may not be 2 on the roof with Alex.
So somehow I missed the page.
So there's maybe 8.
This is true. You do not know how many people they are. And the point of your mission is to reduce heat.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, I know.
Should I just take my turn while we wait for Eric's line to clear up?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm basically surrounded, yeah?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm prowling up the roof like a kitty cat.
So you're just going for speed, right? You're just gonna try and outrun them.
Alright.
I gotta figure out. Eric, are you ready?
No, you go.
Okay. Do I want to slip away and try to like blend in and get away that way, or do I just want to run?
They're big hulking guys, right?
They're big, burly dock workers, like ex-sailors. They load cargo and stuff like that. Like, they're not Arnold Schwarzenegger and Mr. Universe dudes. Like, a couple of them are probably a little punchy in the gut, but you can tell, like, they've all got that I've been through some shit look, Like,
Yeah, I feel like then Thursday would be like, I can outrun these bitches. Deuces.
but I mean, like, some,
I got a
like,
plan.
Not all of them are like that. Like, they're like one of them is probably like a regular, like, in shape, fit dude.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I don't know where any of my crew is, right?
I mean, you left them on that corner,
Yeah.
and I mean, who would have
And they're
known?
not there.
Who would have known that
Yeah.
not telling them you were leaving would cause them to go off and do their own things? Like,
It's not like that hasn't happened before.
yeah.
All right,
wouldn't
so
they just stay there and let you do everything?
I got a
It's
plan.
so weird.
I got a plan. It involves sleight of hand. This is genius.
Okay.
All right, it's gonna check this shit out. So I have a handful of 4 newspapers.
You do.
I'm going to just like kind of like in a big flourish, like throw them, like two in each hand, just kind of like whoosh, and like throw like a smoke cloud of newspaper, and then I want to slip away into a sewer.
Okay.
Is this finesse?
So it's like a smoke cloud of newspaper.
Sounds
Yeah.
like pro.
Sounds like finesse.
Well, is it sleight of hand?
Using the newspapers to create a distraction.
Yeah, that's what I was
Um,
thinking.
I think it's prowl, but I'll give you like an extra die for it or something.
Okay, I'll take that.
Cause yeah, like
It would be great effect because he knows the sewer system.
Because I took the time to learn the sewers.
yeah.
All right. So, is this risky, great effect with an extra die?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to push yourself?
Whoops, not 10 extra. Hold on, let me see. Do I want to push myself? I'm up at 5. Theoretically, this mission should be over soon.
Theoretically. And I mean, if you get away here, like, it's only 7 stress. Like, that's kind of the sweet spot you want to be at anyway.
Yeah, I know.
Can I give him a free stress or a free dice for my ability?
Sure.
Cool.
But you have to explain to me how you prepared him to get away from 3 sailors and closing in on him from all directions. Or her. It's Cersei. Yeah.
Well, I feel like
Explain to us how you sat Thursday down and said, if you're ever in this position.
no, I feel like I lead the survey of the sewers.
No, you haven't led any surveys because you're a baby afraid of stress.
No, I led for that one because I took stress for it.
Oh yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, I fucked it up. You're right.
Yeah, I fucked it up too.
All right. So before the mission started, Matthias turns to Thursday and goes, "Listen, we have a habit of making things a lot more complicated than they have to be. If you're ever in a situation, just book it, yo." I know it's because Sigbjorn is gonna try to fight all the time. Thursday, you're not a fighter. You're a small little. I don't want to be
I would hate this.
Wow.
Thursday would hate
I
you saying
know.
this.
I know, and I don't like it either. I don't like it the slightest. I don't know how I would try to convince you that you should just run. Is your natural inclination.
I mean, you could teach me about hunting stuff, and then you'd just be like, look, I know you hunt a little, but I hunt a lot. And this is how you, like, break the line of sight of, like...
I like the
being-
part where Matthias is, like, an asshole about everyone he works with and slightly misogynistic. Like,
Alright.
yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
I
Alright,
think that's
fine.
more in line with what we've seen so far this
That's
episode.
kind of true.
Yeah.
He is an asshole. Alright. I will take
I like that we've
my...
shifted Alex's, like, stoic monk warrior of holy justice into, that dude's such an ass.
He really is. I will take these 2 extra dice and I will roll them now. Do 6s. Let's do it.
A6.
I'll take A6.
Alright, yeah. Whoosh, newspapers in the air. Like, and you even wait, like, you manage to wait for them to start to get, like, really up close to you. So that you can just totally block out their vision. Like, you've probably
yeah,
done
dude.
this before, like, plenty of
Hell
times.
yeah,
You've probably done it.
Hell yeah.
You probably, like, this is probably, like, how Dermot's week, like, if this is probably how his Saturdays go. Like, Dermot's about to catch you for something, and you throw a newspaper in his face, and he's like, "Oh, not again." You know,
Not the newspaper trick.
every week.
When will I ever learn?
Yeah.
That's great.
Thursday. and they manage to bat the newspapers down, and by then, like, you're not there anymore. Off in the distance, they don't hear it, but we as the viewer hear, like, the rattling, like, the grinding of the sewer lid, like, as it
Yep.
slides
I
back
was
into
going to
place.
suggest that if you didn't.
I
Yeah.
grew up on Ninja Turtles. You can call me.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can call me. That sound effect is ingrained in my head.
It is.
All right, Sigma One, you doing anything, or are you just heading back to base, fulfilled with your accomplishments?
I'm gonna survey to try to see where everyone's at.
Okay.
Would you say I'm in a risky or controlled position?
Controlled.
You're controlled. You managed to get away.
He shook his tails. Yeah.
That's what I thought. Controlled position.
Yeah.
Standard effect.
It's limited effect. It's limited effect because you specifically had to go a different direction from where
Right.
everything else is
Right.
happening.
You're right. And I'm gonna take 2 stress to get an extra die.
Okay.
Nice.
Uh,
Hey, Alex, how much more time do you got?
45 to
Okay.
an hour.
All right.
oh, cool.
Yeah, we should be able to wrap it up unless this goes horrible.
It's going okay at most.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, at best.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You kind of squint, look around, survey, and you actually hear off in the distance what sounds like a dog growling and making light noises. And you recognize that as Thane. Like, you've heard this a couple of times now. You know that's a thing. But you also know in your head, like, you're already, like, this is just your familiarity with him and the fact that you've gone, like, into intent, like, block out the extraneous nonsense of the battlefield, zoned out focus, you know? But you're like, they're like a block and a half, 2 blocks away at this point.
Right.
Does he survey me going into a sewer?
No.
Do I see the commotion?
There isn't any commotion yet. I mean, like, you see, like, some newspapers, like, floating in the ground, probably. Yeah. But you don't see any sign of, like, Thursday or anything like that. Like, you just see the 3 big dudes that were, which you never turned around to check, so you don't know it's them. But the 3 big dudes that were behind you, you see them kind of, like, standing confused and, like, looking around a little bit. But again, you can barely see this because you're like 2 blocks away. Like, you just managed to catch like that one sight line, like down a couple of connected alleys, and you're like, oh, okay.
Okay. So from this, can I like say what I'm gonna do from this without
Yeah.
like actually doing a roll? From this, I decide to start to look for like a sewer hole to try to get down in the sewers because I figured that
Yeah.
we surveyed that before. We know
Yeah.
that better, and
Yeah,
it's
this is-
safer because these
Yeah,
guys.
this
follow.
is your turf. If you just want to hop in the sewers,
Yeah.
you can. Yeah. Are you gonna take the sewers back that way, or are you gonna take the sewers back to Secret Turtle Lair?
Secret turtle lair.
Okay. So you're bouncing. Thursday's bounce.
Oh I forgot that Matthias wasn't watching me. Oh no! 'Cause the whole time I was like, oh, he will see me disappear.
Yeah. Matthias back up against this chimney stack, looking over at the exposed growling Thane. Here's a flutter of paper fly in the air from the street down below him. And then you hear, like, in the background behind you, kind of like 2 gruff dudes, like, I'm pretty sure he came up here. I thought I saw him duck into an alleyway. It can't be too far away. He wouldn't leave everybody, right? Go to a different building? And the other guy's like, no, he wouldn't. What the hell's growling? Is that... What the fuck is that thing? What's up, Matthias?
Oh,
Oh,
man.
man.
you pop up like the end of Hot Fuzz and just waste these two fools.
No.
Cause,
can.
like,
You can do that.
no, because if you kill a guy, then we get a lot more heat. So don't kill anyone.
Yes.
I mean,
That's
but
true.
would Matthias realize that? What about Thane? Thane is exposed, and now like they're pissed off, and they're about to go fuck up
Yeah.
your dog, man.
Mm.
Um,
Maybe they don't.
Maybe they
they're
don't.
scared of
Maybe they're just gonna give him
Thane
treat.
does like the shadow step teleport from Overwatch.
okay. Through this intense bond of protection of Thane, Matthias is slowly getting more and more angry and protective of the dog.
No.
And he's about to attack, and then he remembered the whole point was to reduce heat, and cooler heads
Do
prevail
things
today.
quietly.
And he signals to Thane, and then I try to get out.
Okay, you're just gonna bolt.
Yeah,
Okay.
Head for a sewer.
yeah. So prowl, Chris.
Yeah.
Cool.
Aren't you glad I turned us into the Ninja Turtles?
No. Is it standard effect because it's on my base? Sort of on my turf.
Yeah.
Cool.
What did we do for position?
I did risky just to default because I'm hidden.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, look at a little guy.
Any Devil's Bargains or I guess you guys can't even help me. You guys are all gone.
Yeah, but I mean that doesn't affect Devil's Bargains though. You can
I
still
know,
take one of those.
The other one, yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna roll.
They shoot Fane in the leg. And he can't be used next mission because he's healing.
Oh,
You do. Thane does not listen to you because he's in protective mode, and he's gonna stay and fight them to allow you to escape.
Oh shit!
Then I feel like I would get better effect or position though.
Well, you're getting the extra die.
That's true.
Yeah, you can.
I couldn't leave Thane behind. I couldn't do it.
You could take mine maybe, if Chris will allow that.
How
was your-
how are you helping him from the sewers below?
No, I was saying like the Devil's Bargain
Oh,
was. They shoot Fang. They get away, but he can't use Fang next mission because Fang's got to heal.
I would say that, but Alex never uses it anyways.
Yeah.
I would use Fizz, but I never used the dog.
This is the most use Thane has ever gotten. It's just me using it to screw Alex over because he doesn't use it.
Yeah, use your dog.
I don't
What's the
know.
point of you having a dog? Maybe I should take your dog.
I don't know what to do with it.
Your symbol is a dog
I know my
It is.
symbol.
on your stat sheet. Your little pup right there.
I know.
You got to read up on how to use dogs more effectively.
I'm just gonna roll. I'm not gonna take Thane stays.
Okay.
Fuck. I will.
Oh,
Whoa! You're sacking your dog.
No. I can do it.
Hey, Fane might be okay. The Devil's Bargain isn't Fane dies.
it's not necessarily.
Yeah. Chris loves dogs. He might not let Fang die.
Nope. I'm taking Thane with me.
Okay.
I'm so back and forth on it, but no Devil's Bargain. Give me a 6. 5.
Yay.
Oh, thank God. Praise be PEMDAS. That
You
smug look on Chris's face.
what's your signal to Thane? How do you tell Thane it's time to go?
I feel like since he's like a demon dog, and we've had this bond, it's just like almost a spiritual link. So then he just like senses that, yo, we need to go, and he's like, arr, arr.
Okay. Okay.
Chris is like, that sucks. Because again, I'm
You-
I'm in stealth, so I can't really make any like vocal ones.
Yeah. Yeah, so you have to. So that's the thing, right? You have to wait for the non-verbal cue. Like you have to kind of wait for Thane to like poke his head over at you, as the like you have to wait for his eyes to shift over to you to look for confirmation on what you're gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
And as you do that, the guys have like walked up now, and they're like on the side. And as you take off the bolt, like they're straight in line to see you. Like, so, yeah.
Okay.
So you're gonna bolt. They're gonna get like. They're definitely not gonna be fast enough to get you. They're just gonna take like one parting shot at you. To see if they can tag you. But they're not very good with guns. Like
Oh.
yeah. So they managed to like grab you and clip you. Just slightly as you are rolling out. Do you want to resist?
Yes.
Okay. You have to resist with prowess because this is physical strain or injury.
Okay, so I just roll the prowess thing.
Yeah. Okay. So you take 3 stress.
Okay.
You manage to nimbly, just like slightly twist out of the way, like in midair.
Yeah.
As a shot rings off on the rooftop.
I'm back up to 8.
But you take off and you manage to like get away. Like the guys aren't going to chase you. They can't keep up with you.
Cool. All right.
Shot.
Yeah.
Almost.
He got shot at.
Yeah.
Oh, did he
Alright.
die?
No, I didn't take
No.
any damage.
All right, cool.
All right. So you said you were gonna like duck in the sewer.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're all in the sewer and we're all heading back to the base, I think.
Okay.
Unless anyone wants to pop up out of the sewer, but
No.
I'm going back to
I
the
almost
base.
got shot. I'm getting out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sigbjorn was already like there.
Yeah.
Basically.
All right.
Like Sigbjorn and
Thursday.
Sigbjorn and Thursday pretty much like round opposing corners at the same time. And like kind of
Yeah.
meet up like across a canal gap and see each
Yeah.
other.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
You guys just like say cool and walk back in the base, the two of you. Like
Yeah. I like kind of like. I'm probably like out of breath from like running and like I was in a really tight situation, and I see him and I just like kind of let out like a sigh of relief. I go, okay, like I finally feel safe because if like they did follow or like saw me or anything, like I got my freaking tank with me, so like I just go okay, sigh of relief, and then just kind of like nod and like walk back to the base.
okay.
Oh. Yeah, and we just kind of like, I just see Thursday and I was like, huh, wonder what she did. 'Cause I have no idea what happened. Like,
Yeah.
Like I know that she left and then I saw her again. I was like,
Yeah, Thursday disappeared like a half hour ago.
Yeah,
Just like
yeah.
popped up.
I mean,
Yeah.
you could ask me what happened.
no, I don't worry about it. I feel like I did my job.
Sigbjorn doesn't care. He just goes inside and like sits
Yeah.
down on a crate. You guys kind of sit there in like awkward silence for like.
I think I would ask him like what happened.
Alright, and I like say,
so I would go like, so what'd you do after I disappeared?
oh, I saw the Dartman. Is that his name, Dartman?
Oh God,
Dartmouth.
did you
Yeah.
Dartman.
kill Dartmouth?
I did not kill
Darmot?
I did not kill
Darmot.
Darmon.
Dartmouth.
Dartmouth?
T.
Darmot.
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 Darmit.
Yeah.
Alright, so I didn't kill Darmit. I
Oh, thank God.
I pinned him on Wolf in order to reduce heat off of us and to put heat on someone else. I did my job. What did you do?
Thursday looks like genuinely shocked and goes, "What? Really? Did it work?"
I think so. He started to go out after he left the street, and he started to walk over towards to do work.
You mean you actually finished a mission? You didn't kill anybody? You didn't
didn't kill
behead anything?
We weren't supposed.
You didn't
to kill
destroy any houses?
We weren't supposed to kill anyone this mission.
I'm so proud of you, Siggy.
Wait, why did I resist? I have
Stealth
armor.
axe.
Gosh dang it.
If you wanna just take the armor hit, that's fine.
Yeah, I want to do that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Then I'll take my 3 stress away.
Okay.
Stealth X is no X.
Yeah. Deep.
All right, and then I
Shit.
think just wait for Matthias to show back up.
Yeah, you guys just hang out there like for
Yeah.
like
Yeah, like-
10 minutes.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Twiddle your thumb.
Like we're just sharpening blades or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's something that we could bond over.
Matthias, you hit the sewers and you're running back and there's no sign of anyone. You just gonna run straight back to base?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, well, Matthias rolls back up into base and everybody is home safe.
Hey!
Yeah.
All right.
Praise
I got
be
like
to
no
PEMDAS.
XP for that mission.
Hey, Matthias, you all right?
By the good fortune of my god, I have made it out. Okay.
Whatever. I tell Matthias because Sig didn't seem to care, but like, I go, after I planted the note on Darmit, I was able to put all the rest of them in the newspaper stand. So when people want the news, they're gonna get our news.
That's awesome. Way to go out there and get stuff done. Glad one of us could. Because Matthias is just sheepishly like, all I did was get on the roof and then get off the roof.
I mean, you also almost died. So
I did almost
Yeah.
die.
yeah.
You almost tried, dude.
And then I convey that I got up to the roof to see what was going on with Thursday. Saw she got surrounded, and then I almost got shot.
Oh, jeez. Well, glad you didn't.
Yeah,
I kneel down.
No cell.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, hey, like the way Matthias talks to Thursday, like, what do you expect?
He's trying to be nice.
So I was trying.
Trying to be nice.
So
You're a little
so-
girl. You can't fight. You should just run
You
away.
didn't- In a 3-on-1? Who would stay? I'm getting sick of
I
Sigma.
would.
Yeah, I know
Anyway.
you would.
Thursday, after just kind of no selling the fact that Matthias almost got shot, she bends down to Fang and reaches her hand out to see if like he'll come up to her.
Thane will walk up and lick her hand.
All right, I want to build a bond with this dog. I pet Fang, and I say next time I go out, I'm gonna bring you back something nice.
Thane is hella hyped. He's like,
Does the demon dog understand English?
Probably not.
All right, so maybe he's just hyped that I'm petting him.
Yeah.
he's hella hyped.
Maybe.
All right.
You could.
Yeah.
Do you want to take the early time to bounce, Alex, or you want to go ahead and do the downtime shit?
Let's do downtime stuff.
Okay.
do
Cool.
XP
Let's wrap
first.
this mission up.
Okay. Payoff 0 rep because you weren't trying to build a rep.
Yeah.
Heat. So, the goal of this was to reduce heat.
Yes.
High profile or well connected target. You. Okay, well, so first off, like, you're not going to get any coin, but instead you're going to get to reduce heat. So we'll go ahead and reduce heat
Yeah.
first, and then we'll add on anything from what you've got.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say like you're gonna get 1 die for planting stuff directly on
Turf?
to onto um
The red sashes.
yeah, 1 thing for directly planting on Darmit.
Oh, okay.
One
Yeah.
thing for the command roll. 1 die for the newspaper box.
Okay.
Um,
1 die for not killing anybody?
1 die for doing it on your turf. You don't get any die for not killing anybody. You just won't take extra heat later.
I tried it so hard.
So somebody roll 4. Somebody do a reduce heat roll and roll 4 die.
You got it, Mike.
Okay. Is that on my
It's
playbook?
Fortune roll. You just do the fortune roll.
Okay. Fortune. Heat.
Yeah.
No note. Dice 1, and then how many extra?
3.
You're 3 extra. Yeah.
Okay.
6.
Hey,
Hey, crit!
crit.
Okay. I don't know what to do on a fucking.
We don't have any heat ever again. Ever.
A crit's 5. A crit takes down 5.
Okay.
You guys are at 7, so it takes you down to 2.
Hey, that's pretty good.
It's really good.
That's pretty good.
Now we'll see what heat you got from that mission.
Okay.
5 more.
High profile or well connected target? Not really. Like, I would say Darmit is technically like a high profile target, but you didn't do anything to him, and he didn't see you
Yeah.
do anything.
Right.
It didn't happen on hostile turf. You're not at war. You didn't kill anybody. So then it's
We
either
did it, boys.
it's either 1 heat for smooth and quiet low exposure, or 2 heat for contained standard exposure.
I think it was low and contained.
Aside, the wild card is Matthias's encounter because there were gunshots.
There's
Yeah,
a
that's-
single shot.
A gunshot.
A gunshot.
which that's probably low exposure.
Yeah, because it's not like
Yeah,
it was in the middle of the street either,
right.
and he was trying to get away
It's on a
and stay
rooftop. They
hidden.
got 1 shot off.
Yeah.
It wasn't the law or anybody else. Like, it was another gang that's probably not going to stick around for questioning. So yeah, I think it's just 1 heat for that.
Cool.
Okay.
So that's pretty good.
Yeah,
Um,
it's just 3 heat.
Entanglement roll. Do one of you guys want to do the entanglement roll?
Nope.
I'll do it again. Sure.
All right.
Get another
Yeah.
crit.
So it's the fortune thing again.
Oh wait, do
Okay.
we not want a crit? We want a low roll, right?
Yeah, you want a low one on that one.
Yeah, probably.
Because 6 sent me to jail.
What is fortune roll?
Yeah. Just gonna do fortune.
I don't see entanglement.
Just do a. It doesn't matter. Just do like a.
Okay, and I'll just engagement.
Yeah.
Okay. No note. How many dice am I rolling for this?
Let's see. Just roll 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's nerve wracking.
Because the thing is, something bad's
Yeah.
gonna happen no matter what. Like, that's what the
Yeah.
entanglement roll does.
Yeah.
How much heat you guys have? You have 3 heat. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. 3
Yeah.
on 3. Rivals. Ooh. A neutral faction throws their weight around. They threaten you, a friend or contact, or one of your vice purveyors. Forfeit 1 rep or 1 coin per tier of the rival, or stand up to them and lose 1 status with them. So let's see. Thursday,
Hello.
while out and about one day, happens across good old Darmit,
This is
who is
while I'm probably out trying to steal a steak for Fang.
yeah, like you're
Bang.
eyeing like you're buying like a butcher shop or something across the street,
Yeah.
and then in the alleyway, like beside the building,
Oh, Thane. My bad. Thought it was Fang the whole time.
like it literally in the alleyway next to the butcher, you see Darmit, and you see like these 3 big sailor thugs.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so how do you want to handle this? You can either forfeit 1 rep or 1 coin per tier of the rival, which they're like a tier 3 or something because they're part of Skurlock's
Jesus.
gang.
Yeah.
You can't stand up to him because then it go to war at Scorelock.
Yeah.
Oh
Trying
fuck,
to go to war
dude.
with Skurlock.
I don't know. I don't think we want to go to war with Skurlock yet.
Not yet, not yet.
You
And
gotta
I'm
pay
gonna-
gold.
Fuck, dude. That would put our rep all the way back at 3 or 1.
Okay, I'm gonna say like they're not quite Skurlock's dudes. Like they're gonna be like
Yeah.
a subclass of them.
Okay.
So
So
I'm
it's
just gonna
I
say,
don't.
I'll just say that's like 1 rep for them. 1
Okay.
rep or 1 coin for those
Okay.
guys.
Okay.
Pay that coin Thursday.
What coin?
Sure, what coin indeed?
One of your 2.
So if I stand up to these guys,
If you stand up to them, you lose 1 status. I'm not gonna say with Skurlock, but I'll say with them.
who are they? Are like
They're-
like dock workers or
consider them-
something?
Consider them like subcontractors. Like
Mhm.
Thursday or Matthias and Sigbjorn would know that these are the guys that grabbed the kid and made sure he got away from the first mission you did.
Okay.
But Thursday wouldn't.
Would I know how much rep we have with, or how much our thing is with them? Like,
I mean, they're in some way affiliated with Skurlock.
okay,
So there's some bad juju vibes going on there.
yeah.
But like
I think Thursday would.
you're probably not gonna go to war with them this time.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
they're probably at like a -1 or something right now.
Okay. And we need to be at -3
Yeah.
Yeah.
to do war. Okay.
But
And-
-2 is like they start going out of their way to fuck with you.
Okay. And they're not saying anything at me. They're just standing with Darmit.
They look
Looking
like
at me?
They don't even see you, but like
Oh.
yeah, they're shaking Dermot down, and you recognize these are the 3 dudes that were coming after you. Like you can ID them,
Yeah.
and they're fucking with your boy Darmit.
That's fine.
And they're like they shove them up against the wall, and like as they do, like a pocket watch falls out with like a picture of
Oh.
him and his family in it, and it like hits the ground and opens up, and you can see it.
Oh, man.
Dermot with like his 4 daughters on his lap, like
And his 2 sons behind him.
But she would be
dressed
like,
up in like a terrible Santa suit that's like really cheap and homemade. Like you can tell like Dermot spent like all of his blue coat money to dress up like a shitty Santa for his 4 daughters.
And 2
Uh-huh.
sons.
what while
Well,
While
one
Thursday
his
finds
one
that
son's
compelling-
too old to be in the photo, and his other son probably wasn't born yet when this happened.
Thursday finds this really compelling, but it also makes her like insanely jealous, right? Because like her whole thing is like the haves and the have-nots, and like so she like sees this and she's like, oh, he's got like everything.
He's
be
got a
f-
crummy pocket watch and a bad
He'll be
Santa
fine.
costume and a family.
He's
Fuck
fine. Like he's gonna be
God,
fine.
Thursday sucks.
She's got a lot of issues she's working through, dude.
Okay, so what are
Um,
you gonna do? Rep or coin?
I will.
Or stand up to them?
I will lose a rep.
Okay.
You greedy bitch. Just kidding.
So yeah, you guys are down to 3 rep now.
Okay.
And then yeah, do you guys want to go ahead and do downtime actions?
Yeah.
Should we
Sure.
do XP first?
Oh yeah, we can do XP. Yeah, that's a good call.
All right.
Did everyone keep track of their desperate rolls?
Yeah, I had none.
Okay.
I had 3.
All right. Let's do Alex first. That way, if anything happens, he can bounce.
Okay. Tracking or violence, I hunted a couple times. There's 2.
Well,
Because I
hold
helped track.
on.
I helped track the one guy, and then I
yeah.
tracked Thursday.
You have to address a challenge.
The challenge is we need to find the guy.
Losing Thursday is not a challenge.
It's pretty easy to do.
I'll give you one for helping find Darmit.
Okay.
But other than that, not necessarily addressing a challenge. I don't think, at least.
Okay.
Losing your teammates is just being a bad teammate. I don't know that that's a challenge.
Then the challenge was the fact of making sure she's safe. So I had to track and find her. Confirm that.
Dog.
I don't like it. I kind of think challenges should be like for antagonistic stuff.
Well, given how well our team's meshing,
Well, okay. I don't mean your teammates trying to antagonize you. I think yeah. I think 1 for that one.
okay.
Express your beliefs, drives, heritage, or background.
I
You
thought-
did
He
that
did
at the
praise the
beginning,
gods.
Yeah.
He also praised the gods when he escaped, and then when he was talking to me afterwards, he did say it was all because of the god.
Sure. Yeah.
So,
I give you 2 for that.
and Vice, I would argue that I didn't want to engage in excess fighting. I didn't need to if I thought I could get away.
No, because you specifically
Okay.
said you remembered it was for the mission.
That's fine. That's 3 then for
You
me.
specifically said because you recall the mission is a reduce heat, so that's why you ran. Like not because of your willingness to save the lives of sailors or anything like that. Like,
Cool. I'll put all 3 of mine into playbook.
all right.
Okay.
We'll do Sigbjorn.
Alright.
You did
Alright,
your
so I
desperates
had-
already, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I had no desperate rolls.
Look at
I
this
think
guy.
I think maybe I addressed the challenge with threats because I kind of threatened Darmit. Nah, I just yeah, that wasn't really.
He didn't
a threat.
threaten him.
I didn't threaten him. Alright, yeah, that's a bit of a stretch. I definitely expressed my heritage and background and like beliefs and drives when we were talking and arguing before the mission, right?
I think we all got 1 for in
Yeah, I
there.
think you all get at least 1 for that one.
And then I'd probably get another one for when I was like,
Talking to the guy.
yeah, when I was commanding the guy, like using my like knowledge and like of how to command people that I don't really know very well into doing what I want, like from having to command like all these soldiers I didn't really know in an
Sure.
army.
And you also sicked him on Olaf.
Yeah, yeah,
Ulf.
yeah.
Ulf.
Yeah, so 2 for that.
Yeah, you get 2 for that.
And then
Struggle
maybe
with
1
issues
for
from your
Vice. Maybe 1 for Vice because I was like having this whole because I felt like I had a big obligation to Thursday not to kill anyone and not to fight anyone. But that's not specifically my.
I don't think you did
obligation.
because you were like
It's different.
intentionally like, I'm gonna kill this guy with blue, and Thursday calmed you down.
Yeah, it didn't
No, I
really.
never
get
said
you-
that. I was,
It didn't really get you in trouble. The trigger for the last one is you struggle with issues from your vice or trauma. Basically, it means did your
Right.
vice or trauma get you into trouble? Like
Okay.
Thursday will get something for that. Probably.
Yeah. I would argue it just because like it risks like the entire mission.
Her trying to pick his pocket. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I think that's what is that
2.
2 for Eric? Yeah.
Darn, I'm 1 short of a playbook advance.
Train in your downtime.
You can't train playbook.
Oh yeah, I can train.
You can't train
What?
playbook.
You can't train playbook.
You can train attributes, I think.
I think you could
I
train
think you
playbook.
can train playbook. I'm pretty sure.
Maybe.
I saw that.
Maybe. We'll see.
Yeah, train 1 XP for an
attribute
attribute.
or your playbook. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely doing that.
All right. Thursday,
Cool.
Thursday.
Yo. All right.
Address
so,
a challenge with stealth or evasion. Yeah. that.
Yep. A lot.
2.
Twice,
So
yeah, 2 for that.
yeah, 2 for that.
Beliefs, drive,
Let's see.
heritage, or background. Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
you identified
'cause
with the girl.
Yes, I identified with the girl. I also my faction that I'm not in favor with is like the newspaper people,
Yeah.
and so I kind of
I mean, you did pay them a coin's worth of money.
yeah,
like,
but
You probably spent
I
more-
disposed of their
you paid
news.
for more than the 4 newspapers you took, for sure.
Yeah, but it's not about money. It's about sending a message.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
So do I get one for that too?
Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
at 4.
Or 2 because
Get
the
that.
girl in
Get
the okay.
And then 5
alright.
for the
with issues from your vice or trauma. I think you get at least 1 for.
For pickpocketing, darn it.
Yeah.
big old 5.
And I think that's really just it. Unless you wanna include the pre-mission like argument we all had.
None of those things.
That,
particularly
yeah, because
help.
actually no, yeah, that's true. That's
Not
true.
about you didn't do anything about Vice for that.
Yeah, I meant like background and trauma and drives.
we already
and
had
beliefs
2
and
for that one.
heritage. Okay, yeah. All right, so I'm at 5.
Yep. See, you leveled up.
Cool. All right, so I can put this in play. What happens when I advance my play?
You get a new skill,
Yeah, you get to pick one of those
Ooh.
special abilities at the top.
All right.
or you can veteran
Well-
for something someone else's playbook.
Okay, so I'm gonna put 3 in playbook, and that will make me 8 of 8, and then I'll pick an ability later. And then I have 2 more.
You can either put them back
Back in
in the playbook and start with 2, or you can put them into any of your attributes.
Let's see. I think I'm gonna put 2 into insight.
Okay.
Cool. All right.
And then we need to do the gang experience, which we haven't done.
Yes.
Um,
Okay.
So we keep forgetting to do that. Execute a successful accident, disappearance, murder, or ransom. Nope. Contend with challenges above your current station. I give you 1 for that. Bolster your crew's reputation. No. Because specifically, like, a big part of this was to not grow your reputation or anything like that.
Since we ended up messing with Skrillex people, like they were on us, do we get points for ambition?
No, because that wasn't your intent.
Okay.
Express the goals, drives, inner conflict, or essential nature of the crew. You get 1 for inner conflict.
Yeah.
We see a 1 for inner conflict every time. Our characters know nothing about each other.
You're not wrong. Yeah. I think it's just inner conflict because, like, you guys didn't really solidify like the goals of the group. You just conflicted about
Yeah.
what the goals of the group and everything were. So unfortunately, you guys end up 1 short of a crew advancement.
Ah. Shucks.
If only we
Next
actually
time.
had the time to resolve.
Yeah, next time.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, that probably wraps it up. I don't think Alex necessarily has time for.
No, I have time to downtime action. It's not a big deal.
Okay.
I just want to throw this out there if anyone wants to help me out. I'm looking at my special abilities. I'm trying to decide between 3.
Okay. I'll also point out the thing at the bottom that's a veteran advance. I want to specify this because I know Alex
Yeah.
was like reading it wrong. It's not you have to spend 3 points to get it. It's that you can take 3.
Oh,
So
okay.
you can just spend 1 point for a veteran advance and take any ability from any other class.
Cool.
Yeah.
But you can only do it 3 times.
Correct.
All right. So I'm looking at ambush. So when I attack someone from hiding or in a trap, I get an extra die.
I think you want reflexes.
Reflexes is really good because when it's a question of who acts first, the answer is me. I get to go first. Or I was actually looking at Daredevil because I do push myself a lot into desperate situations, and I get an extra die when I'm in desperate.
I thought you'd like Shadow.
Yeah, I was looking at that a little bit too. Like all of these are like sound really fun actually.
Even expertise isn't necessarily bad.
Yeah, I was looking at that too.
It's probably
'cause-
not super great for you because I think your best stat is finesse right now.
Yes,
And I don't know how many times you're gonna lead finesse actions. If prowl was your better action, it would probably be more valuable for you. I think.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm thinking probably either Daredevil or reflexes for me.
the Devil's Footsteps is also fictionally like really cool.
Yeah.
Like it just
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the other one I was looking at, where I just become a superhero for a second.
Yeah.
And it also really fits with like how I've been describing her
Yeah.
a lot.
So
I think I'd go with Daredevil if I were you.
That's kind of what I'm thinking too. I'm gonna go Daredevil.
yeah, and you can take the week and look it over, and if you want to change it
Yeah.
or whatever before next game, that's fine. Like I said, you can look through
Yeah.
everybody else's abilities and see if there's anything you want to better in advance or anything like that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Okay, downtime action.
Downtimies.
Yep.
Alright, I think I'm definitely gonna train in playbook advancement.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna mark a special ability for not to be trifled with. So I'm in close combat equal to a small gang.
Okay. Finally.
Finally, yeah. And for my other one, I'm probably gonna purvey my vice, indulge my vice or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, indulge it.
Yeah.
So, and I'll probably use.
Oh, my bad.
God, shooting your dice load all over while Eric's in the middle of talking. Terrible.
Spoilers, I indulged in plays. I thought there was more prompts. I was getting ready to just do it right away. Because all the other ones have like 3 prompts. That one just like, more dice? Yes, go.
Okay.
Oh, so I got 4.
Okay.
All right. And I guess Alex is gonna go prey on why he's such a bad assassin.
So I lose 4, right?
Sure.
Yeah,
because I rolled
you clear 4.
Cool. Nice.
I cleared 3.
Actually, though, we've been doing that wrong.
Oh.
We've been doing the amount of dice wrong
Okay.
for that. But we'll just go ahead and keep doing it this way for this week, and next week we'll do it the right way. Not
Oh,
too late.
Okay.
I actually have to go. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
My
See ya.
See ya.
my second
Alright.
action is gonna be the long time action, the sniper scope.
Okay.
I'm going to start working with my hands because now I have a better understanding of it because I studied it last time. So I'm gonna go back to finesse.
Okay. This is acceptable.
Controlled, standard. Wait, would it be great effect? I don't know if it matters.
In fact, doesn't matter for this really. That's solid.
Does that count? Because if it's half rounded down, it's 0.
It's 1. It's a minimum 1.
Okay.
You get 1 segment.
If
If you have any coin, which I know you don't, you can always spend coin to increase the effect. Like
Oh, yeah.
so instead of re-rolling again, you could just pay coin and go up to
And I get 1 more segment, right?
yeah. But that's really kind of only useful if you roll a 6 and you want to buy up to a crit.
Yeah.
Usually, but even then there's still statistically a chance of just paying to roll again and rolling another 6, so whatever. Okay.
I will indulge my vice by going back to the butcher shop and actually following through with stealing a steak for Thane.
All right.
What do I put in for extra dice?
Just go ahead and do it with however many dots you have in finesse
And
or whatever.
finesse.
I guess, yeah.
Alright, so I would have 2 extra dice then.
Starting next week, though, the way we're gonna do it.
Shit! No!
Did you?
I can't.
You only
I think I have.
this?
Wait, did I? Oh, I don't think I spent 2 stress.
She's got 5.
Yeah, because instead I got something else. I got an extra dice another way, so I have 5.
She's got 5. So you overindulge.
Oh yeah,
You
All
get
right.
super excited about that steak.
yeah, man.
You clear all your stress, which is good.
Okay, that is good.
You have to pick. Here are
Okay.
your options.
Okay.
You can attract trouble, which means you select or roll an additional entanglement.
Uh huh.
Do big talk, which is where you brag about your exploits and the gang takes 2 heat.
Uh
But
huh.
lost, you can play a different character until this one returns from their bender.
I will.
Be lost.
I
Roll
will
a new character for next
brag.
week.
I will brag, and we'll take 2 heat.
Okay.
You selfish.
And then hey, I got a plan. And then I will roll to reduce heat for us.
Okay.
Okay.
You do
All
clear your
right.
stress out, so yeah.
Yes.
All right.
All right. And then to reduce heat, that's
Fortune,
fortune.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Heat. I got 1 dice, and do I roll any extra for this, or is it just 1 dice?
Yeah. Hold on.
I thought that this one we played just based on the dot skill too.
Yeah, you say how you do it and you use your action. You actually
Oh,
don't
that's right.
reduce heat. You just roll your action. So yeah.
Oh, that's
You
right.
slip some more propaganda in people's pockets. Finesse.
Yeah.
Well, you stuck all of them in the thing, so you don't have
Yeah.
any more of your coveted
Right.
red sash stationery.
I did. How do I kill our heat real quick? Alex?
I have no idea.
Um All my ideas lead to like framing someone else. I know there's a better way to
you
go
have-
about it, I'm sure.
Do you have high sway or consort?
I have 1 sway.
You could probably talk some blue coats into looking at other people. Being like, listen, what are we doing? We're not at war like the Red Sashes and whatever his
I'm not gonna throw Bajo under the bus. Are you insane?
a little
He's
bit.
already like not in love with us.
Well, yeah. I'm sorry. You made me kill a guy.
What if I go up to a blue coat and I'm like, "Hey, I know you are kind of looking after the Bone Street crew, but you should." No, never mind. That's really bad because I was gonna say Lord Skurlock. Would we like obtain like negative relationship with him if I lie about him?
Not immediately.
Or like, okay. Who else don't we care about? Oh, the newspaper.
How are you gonna frame newspaper workers?
What if I go? What if I try and sway the blue coats into going like, look, the newspaper is writing about us, but it's all lies. You really need to look into them. They're just printing lies all the time.
Or
We need to.
you could just be like,
We need the truth.
you could go to the Red Sashes and be like, you see what the newspaper guys put in that newspaper box about you guys? Because no one detected you.
But what is that? How does that reduce our heat though?
Oh, I suppose. Well, I mean, wouldn't it?
Unless someone thinks it's us.
It could. I mean, we were there, and people were like, "Yo, what
Yeah.
the fuck you guys doing?"
I don't think that directly ties back to you.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. Or what are some other ways I can reduce heat?
Bribe somebody.
All right, I could bribe people.
You could steal evidence.
I like that. Is there any evidence against us though?
Yeah, but not from this week. So you would probably have to actually do a mission to like break into a police headquarters. And
Yeah. I will. Fuck, man.
I mean, you just talk to your buddy Darmit.
Yeah. Well, I could. I will. Yeah, I think I'll talk to Darmit and see what he says, if I can reduce some heat from us somehow.
Might need a little bit more direction.
No, I know.
It's a little loosey goosey.
Yeah. What would I say to good old Darmit?
Well, you saw him helping a little girl. You saw him getting shook down by 3 dudes in another gang. You kind of know about. You don't really know about, but
Yeah.
you know there's some kind of gang. You don't know who they are or what they do or anything yet.
Yeah.
But you know they're
Alright.
a thing.
I go up to Darmit, say, "Hey, buddy. So I noticed earlier you were getting shooken down by these sailor guys. I mean, I know that people are looking into me and my friends. I don't call us a gang. That seems like a word I probably shouldn't say. And I'm like, hey, but I think you should really look into those sailor guys. I mean, those guys seem like the real problem. They were in town the other day, and they were shooting in the town.
Darmit kind of looks
They're-
at
they're-
you like quizzically, and he's like, "So you saw me getting shook down, and of course you didn't do the right thing and help or go get help. And now you're telling me I should go do my job and go get the guys that were threatening me that I know are criminals."
They were shooting in a crowded street. I mean, I know they're after me, and I don't know why.
Okay, give me a
I
sway
couldn't
roll.
help. Okay. It's time to sway this boy. Is this just controlled standard?
Yeah,
Risky.
it's
I'm just having a
yeah, it's fine.
conversation.
There's not.
Yeah. There's not really any implications on this. Ah!
Reduce 1 heat,
Okay.
which that's what you added. So
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. Cool.
So yeah, he goes. Darmit kind of sighs and he goes, "All right, I can't go full scale assault because I can't have that kind of heat falling on me, but I'll try and do what I can to make sure they aren't shaking down anybody else around here or you."
Okay. And I tell him, I was like, hey, Darmit, I know that we don't always see eye to eye here, and we're not, great
He holds
friends.
his
but
hand and he stops you and he says, "Look, unless you're going to turn your life around today, I don't need to be seen with you all the time. I do what I can. And all you do is cause me problems. Save me a problem right now and just get out of here."
I just say, I saw what you did for the girl, and then I walk away.
Okay.
He's a good guy. I'm upset that I have a negative relationship with him now.
That's the fun of the game. You get to do all kinds of
Yeah.
fun shit like that, like turn Alex's
Yeah.
character into an asshole.
Alright, so I undid what I did bad, so that's okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
I'm happy with my downtime.
Even Stevens, you guys reduced
Yeah.
a lot of stress or reduced a lot of heat. You didn't get any more. Yeah, it's pretty good session.
Yeah.
I think that's it, right? Everybody did 2.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
Well, what did
All
Eric
right.
do? Oh, he trained and he reduced stress.
Yeah.
Yep.
Did he get this 3 point? Did he start that healing clock? So he gets 3 segments for that.
He didn't start a healing clock.
Okay. So 3 segments for that.
He didn't start one of those. Or no, he did. He started it last time, right? Yeah.
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 Hurt, I guess he put.
Yeah. So he gets his 3 segments from this time. So that's good.
Cool. Hey, Thursday, shout out to us. We haven't gotten hurt yet, and he's just been hurt the entire fucking time.
He's he's almost.
My goal is to not conflict with anybody, except for like the worst mission where everything was just insane. I shot that guy.
Yeah, and you
That was
took
like-
your shoulder out.
Yeah, but it was fine.
You're right. Hey, Chris just put you in a desperate role.
I mean,
Yeah.
that was a pretty big.
That was a
snowball.
desperate situation. Yeah.
That was some big snowballing right there. Which this snow started to snowball a little bit, but you managed to get out of it.
Good times.
I'm just surprised Eric made Sigbjorn not attack everything and everyone.
Hey man, team player.
Yeah, he was really a team player this week.
Yeah, but is he role playing? Just kidding.
Yeah, I think so. I think he's doing his best.
All right,
Yeah,
I gotta get.
He had Sigbjorn make a conscious decision about what he was doing.
Yeah.
So I think it was good.
Should have drank the
That's
rage potion again.
Yeah.
God.
Good on the